Hello?
Hello? Hi.
Hi. Can I help you?
Is this Romper the Clown?
Yeah.
I was wondering about renting a clown for my son's birthday party.
Okay. Can you tell me when it is and a little bit about it?
Well, the party's July 14th, but I got a little problem I wanted to talk to you about. My son, Eric, he's a little apprehensive about clowns because last year at his birthday party we had a clown, and it was a friend of ours, and he drank some and got a little rowdy and stuff. And could you do me a big favor and just talk to him on the phone and kind of reassure him?
What's his name?
Eric.
Eric?
Now, I got to warn you, he's got a little bit of a mouth on him that he kind of gets from his dad, so just kind of keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
Eric, it's your mom. Get on the other line. Eric, are you there, sweetie?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Eric. How are you doing, sweetie? This is Romper the Clown.
Hi.
Hi. I was thinking it'd be so much fun to come to a magic show for your birthday. Do you like magic?
No.
You don't like magic? Oh, it's so much fun.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, we can make a rabbit appear.
No.
American flag.
No.
Lots of other fun things, Eric.
You know, you've got to be one of the most retarded, infantile idiots on the planet. You cannot force somebody to do something that they do not want to do.
Okay, sweetie.
Go, you big nose jackass.
Eric, I don't want you to fear Romper. That's why I put you on the phone with her.
Fear has nothing to do with it, you arrogant idiot.
There's no reason to be afraid of me, Eric.
Shut up.
You know what? I'm not going to sit here and put up with this.
Eric, would you consider being a little nicer to Romper?
I'm not considering...
I'm going to hang the phone up if he curses one more time.
Bye for now, big-nosed bastard.
Romper.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, by the way, I saw Superman Returns yesterday.
Okay, what'd you think? Quickly, Eric the Midget and then Chuck Zito's here to say hi to us.
Oh.
The host of a big hit show here on Howard 101. Yes, Eric?
Hello.
Hello. Quickly, because Chuck Zito is waiting.
I was calling in because
We were having too much fun?
This show was moving too quickly and
wanted to slow things down.
because this was one of the best shows ever, and then you decided to make it bad?
I want to bring everything to a grinding halt.
no Jack.
Hey, I'm mad at you right now.
Hey, Eric, what's up?
I was calling in because of the way you were acting last week when I called in.
You're still at that hotel. Look at it.
Who even remembers last week?
What are you talking about?
You mean you waited all weekend to yell at us about how we acted last week?
Yes.
Remember he was brutally bad and we had to tell him?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you weren't that good.
You aren't good every morning.
Nah, I'm pretty
that's
good.
your opinion.
Yeah, but I'm good. It's been proven. I mean, I'm like #1 everywhere. Whenever
Somebody's listening, including you.
I mean, I had more #1s than any radio disc jockey in history. You can't say I'm bad. I mean, come on. That's not going to win.
That's just stupid.
That argument's not going to win, Eric.
So what did you want to say?
Saying Howard's not good is like saying you're not a douchebag.
I'm not, fat ass.
Terrible.
At least if I go on TV, I don't go on TV with a dirty shirt.
Wow.
That's a good point, Artie.
Now you're hitting where it hurts, huh? Now you can make fun of me all you want, but when you start hitting my stylist.
He has a guy who styles those shirts. Hey, anyway, Eric, I'm sorry you were mistreated, but do you have anything important to say today? Because I do want to go right over to Chuck Zito, so you tell me.
Well, I just was pissed that you acted like that.
All right. Well, I'm sorry.
Once again, we've booked passage on the SS Boredom with you.
I called in that morning because I wanted to tell you about being on Jimmy Kimmel's show and that I, kind of patched things up with him, and then you acted like a piece of...
Nobody
But
cares.
it was the boringest story.
Yeah, it was just, you know what it was, Eric? I was actually interested in it. Jimmy Kimmel had him on the show again. I let him come down and watch the show live, and I was aware of it. Jimmy had contacted me, and when Eric called in, I was excited to hear his story of how he patched things up with Jimmy Kimmel, but the story, if you remember, last week was very long.
And a bunch of hellos to people.
Yeah, so I had, in the middle of a long story, it was like, hello to, Mike from Baghdad and, Arnold from Maine. And, and it was just not a great, it wasn't one of your better appearances, so I had to cut it short.
And so now you're doing a replay of that.
Yeah. All right, so no offense. You'll have better appearances. It just wasn't one of your better stories. Not to worry.
Yeah, I found out the problem between Jimmy and I was caused by you.
Somehow I knew we would be at the bottom.
So Jimmy pussied out and blamed it all on me.
Yeah, supposedly that email was not meant to be read on air.
Oh.
Which email?
The one that you read on air that he wrote to you.
What did it say? I don't even remember.
You know, the comments about my hands and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess it was me then. Yeah, he said that when he shook your hand.
He wrote it, but you read it.
He said when he shook your hand, it was like a rotten plum.
Oh. So you prefer if Jimmy talks behind your back?
Well, I mean, I don't exactly appreciate that, but...
Yeah, you're right. I guess
It wasn't meant for Eric's ears.
All right, fair enough, Eric.
But still, he wrote it, Eric. Just because it didn't get on the air proves that you're a phony who sucks the Hollywood cock.
Yeah, whatever.
Jimmy wrote it, and you should still be mad at him for writing it.
I wanted to be a hand model.
Howard's being your friend by exposing it to you.
Hey, I wanted to show you that Jimmy's not really your friend, that I'm your friend. I think maybe I got...
He just calls you to call you names.
Eric, maybe I got jealous that you were teaming up with Jimmy and I was being left out.
Yeah, I thought that was the case, that you were not wanting me to...
I didn't want you to get too close to Jimmy.
And Howard told me he had seen that show, and your part was so boring, and he hopes for those moments on this show. Why can't you make my show boring?
All right, hey, Eric, I got to move along, but call back tomorrow and when we have more time.
Bye, Eric.
Fat ass.
Yourself.
Fat ass.
Take care.
Wednesday, choke on a cupcake, please.
Hey, listen to me. If this show sucks, how do you know Wednesday's Cupcake Day and everything else?
Right. All right, thank you. That's a little harsh. I like that.
Fat ass, and he gets vicious. I agree with Fred. This kid will piss you off.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, Eric, call tomorrow when we have more time. I do want to get to Chuck Zito. He's waiting. Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye for now.
Okay, and Howard, I got one more thing, and then if you can put me on hold so I can listen to the rest of your show.
Right.
But I'm kind of, don't get me wrong, I love you. I've been a big fan of yours always, but you got to listen to the rest of the people on your show. Tell Eric to himself, he's a miserable, ungrateful little cocksucking midget, you know?
Eric the midget?
Yeah, you've done so much for this guy. You've given them money. You've gotten them backstage to American Idol. You've gotten him Darren Garmo's phone number. You've gotten him laid at the Bunny Ranch. And because of your show, he's got that popularity, and he's getting all that.
I got the most disturbing email yesterday about Eric the midget.
Really?
It was 3 pictures of Eric. I guess he was at the Bunny Ranch. I'm not sure where it was taken.
I don't think it was Bunny. I think that was in his home.
Oh,
well. There's a background shot where you just see him with that glazed look in his eye.
Yeah.
That looks like his house. That does not look like...
Oh, okay, yeah, but then it's a picture of him taking a picture of his own penis, right?
Right.
Yeah, don't put that up, but...
And
I think it's him, because it looks like his club foot is on there, too.
Right.
What's he doing?
And actually, he doesn't have a penis he should be ashamed of, actually. And actually, look. But if it is his penis, I don't know what's going on.
He did hear that.
We shouldn't be seeing pictures of that anywhere, except maybe in that picture with him and the chick.
You know, he must have, every midget must have incredibly dark moments, man.
Right. Of course.
That's like, oof.
I don't know, Vince.
And you went out of your way to set up this appointment with him, and then the NBC executive cleared his schedule, and he blows it off for American Idol.
All right, you want to speak to him? All right, you tell Eric. Here, I'll put you through to him, all right?
All right.
Eric, this guy says you shouldn't be on the show anymore. Talk to him. Here's Vince.
Listen, Brett. Oh. You don't have the facts straight, do you?
Hey, listen, faggot. If I was Johnny Toronto, I'd have you whacked, You're stupid.
Maybe
you really are.
Hey, Vince, why don't you let Eric defend himself?
Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say, Big Mouth?
For starters, Russ, it wasn't Diana DeGarmo's phone number. It was Catherine McPhee's. So keep straight.
All right, that's one thing I got wrong. Go ahead.
Also, he didn't get me laid at the Bunny Ranch. That was
The hell he didn't.
It is because of me.
It was set up off of the show.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
come on.
it was because of the show. Let me tell you.
Eric, the guy is right. No offense. Vince is right. You did get laid.
Eric, that's a business.
Shut up for a minute.
I agree with Vince.
Hey, let me tell you.
Vince, let Eric defend himself.
Okay, all right.
You listen to me. The only reason why I'm at all ungrateful is because like you. I don't have one bit of being ungrateful towards Howard himself. It's the fans of the show.
Oh, yeah? Who called? Wait a minute. Eric, did you not call Howard Live?
People say that Simon gives really critical comments. I don't know, he might have run for the money if I was a judge on that, too.
I've never heard you be critical.
Oh, I'm watching the first couple of weeks when they're going through all the auditions and there's the really awful people, I'm always thinking of what I would have said if I was at that judge table.
You're kidding. I don't think anybody does that. Well, there you go.
Give us an example of your most scathing critique.
By the way, Eric, this is sad. Eric would have voted more, but his cell phone died.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, and you have to charge your cell phone before American Idol. Isn't that a lesson you've learned?
Well, it was almost fully charged by the time I started.
Wow.
Couldn't you just plug it in and keep going?
I did, eventually.
But I lost valuable voting time. At least 10 minutes. It could have cost McPhee the entire title.
Now, are you guys still going to have her in?
You know how off you were, Eric? We just got the results. Catherine McPhee had 332 votes.
Right.
Wow. Some guy called us and said your vote only counts once.
Oh.
They could trace it or something.
Didn't your news department find that out wasn't true, or find out wasn't true?
Yeah, I don't think it is true. I think American Idol really gets off on how many votes they get, and they're happy with every vote.
That's right. They don't care how many times you vote.
I heard the news department called, your news department called Fox, and they said that, no, that guy wasn't right.
All right.
Look, yeah, just keep voting, Eric.
Yeah,
whether it counts or not.
Yeah, just keep going. Gives you something to do.
Are you guys going to have McPhee in next week?
We're going to try. Did you vote in the presidential election?
Yeah, I voted.
How many times?
Gee, Robin, you could only do that once.
Duh.
Wow. Who'd you vote for?
Carrie.
I see. You got a pattern.
Carrie Underwood?
You're a mush.
In the presidential election, you voted for Carrie Underwood?
John Carrie Underwood.
For the Democrats.
I know. John Kerry. I'm
we
just
know.
We had John Kerry Underwood.
Please, between Bush and Arnold Schwarzenegger, there's no way I'm going back to being a Republican.
Yeah.
Ooh, who knew? Big loss for the grand old party.
All right, Eric. Well, thank you, and I'm sorry about the McPhee upset last night. I knew we wanted to check in with you, and certainly a lot of controversy there. Thank you.
Say hi to the Dixie Chicks. The new song that they got out, I think, is pretty good.
All right, thank you. Did you cry last night when McPhee lost?
No.
No. All right.
No,
thank you.
I didn't turn David Hasselhoff.
Will you be going to the Idol concert?
Yeah.
Of course.
Probably going to go over to the Arco Arena box office in the next couple of days and get the tickets. That way you don't have to pay all those extra charges.
I see.
All right, thanks. All right, Eric. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. New catchphrase, Eric's.
I stole that from Tigger in the Winnie of the Pooh books.
Did you remember when he wasn't going to call in anymore? Now he's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, calling every day.
He was trying to play hardball with us, where he would not call in unless we dropped making fun of him and making fun of his voice and stopped calling him Eric the Midget.
Or making him a member of the Whack Pack.
Right.
He really doesn't like that.
And it didn't work out for him. His negotiations fell apart.
You didn't get one demand and he's back.
Oh, I got to just talk to Eric the Midget real quick. So tell me what happened. Yesterday you measured your penis for us on the air, and in exchange for measuring your penis, I gave you Catherine McPhee's cell phone number.
Right.
And did you end up using that number?
Yes, I called one time, and I left a brief, nice message and did not mention you once.
Tell me what the message was.
I just said that, you know, that I'm a fan of the show and a fan of hers, and last year I got the chance to meet Carrie Underwood when the Idols went on tour, and I was hoping this year when the Idols go on tour again to be able to meet her and the other Idols.
Did you throw in the fact that you're handicapped and you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair?
Actually, no, I did not.
Yeah, well, that's what you should have done.
But I did give my phone number at the end of the message.
Yeah.
So he left a message.
All right, so you're not going to stalk her with the number?
No.
All right, good. Was it worth measuring your penis for?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, normally he wouldn't do something like that, but this was too good. He had to have that phone number.
And he jumped, too.
Yeah. I knew I had the right gift.
Yeah.
To get that penis measured. A lot of people didn't believe that Eric's got 5 inches in his pants. They think he lied because they were like, well, how was he aroused? But
what do you mean, how is he aroused?
Well, like he called us, like, is he really going to hold on to a boner and measure?
I don't know, but I believe Eric.
Eric, when you measured your boner, did you measure it first, like without us on the phone, so that you could get a good measurement?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. That's what I wanted to explain.
You hit the nail on the head.
And you swear to God that you really are 5 inches. That was an accurate measurement.
Yeah, what I do is I, put it against myself and then put my thumb right where the tip, was, and then pulled the ruler away with my thumb in place, and it was right near the 5-inch mark.
Right.
Now, you didn't hurt yourself pressing the ruler down, did you?
No.
Okay.
Did you measure with the ruler on top of your penis or underneath the penis?
Underneath.
Underneath. That's how I measure.
That's how you have to measure. Every guy's going underneath.
So and you did not measure from your balls. You measured from the beginning of the shaft, the base.
Right.
All right. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 5 inches. Man. That's impressive.
Read and weep.
How tall are you, Eric?
3'5".
Yeah. He's 3'5".
Wow.
So, I mean, next time I get another Idol's phone number, I'm going to have you measure circumference.
Oh, great.
Are you circumcised?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
I mean, that's a big, sort of percentage of his total height, 5 inches.
Hello, Miss McPhee. This is Eric, your fan. I control a huge voting block of votes here in the California area. And my allegiance could put you over the top.
Hand over $1 million.
I am in league with the Maloof brothers. I have their cell phone number.
I bet she changes her number now.
I also know Daphne Zanuga.
Hey, Eric, if you don't hear back from her by today, if that little phone number is going to burn a hole in your little hand.
You're going to have to call again.
Yeah, I know you. You're going to end up calling again.
The only thing, if and when she does win, I'll probably give her a congratulations call. That's probably about it.
You think that's right?
If she loses, Eric, will you give her, like, sort of a sympathy call, though, too?
I still love you.
Eric, I'm going to ask you a favor. Could you not call her till at least next week? Because I spoke to her, or we exchanged voicemails, and she doesn't think Fox would want her on, for the finale. But if she wins, she's going to come on the show, and I just don't want you screwing that up for us. So I'm going to call her the day after she wins, and you leave her alone.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Eric's a man of his word. We don't want you screwing that up for us.
I'll do that, Gary, for $1 million.
What was actually the rest of the message?
What?
What was the rest of the message that you guys had?
Hey, Gary, what was the rest of Catherine McPhee's message?
He wants to finish
Please
whacking
don't give my number to Eric.
Whatever you do, don't give that phone number to Eric the Midget. Yes, Ralph.
Eric, you blew it, man. Why didn't you mention you vote like 8,000 times in one night?
But I don't. The most I've voted is 400 or more.
You see the percentage last week? That could put it over the top, man. You got to sell yourself a little bit.
Eric, did you vote 400 times?
Season 3.
How many times did you vote last week, and who'd you vote for?
I voted only for Catherine, and I really didn't keep track of how many times.
But what do? You get the number and you just sit there and you hit redial over and over?
Yeah.
Dude, how many times did you vote, you think? Did you, just do that for 2 hours?
Yeah, I voted for the full 2 hours.
Wow. Is it crazy?
You got to mention that to her.
Yeah, you should have. Maybe you need to call her.
Call her back.
Call her back.
I forgot to mention.
I have my own block of votes.
I mean, she didn't even know that you voted for her over 400 times. You know, I mean.
So as soon as they say the voting is open, you've got the number dialed in, you start hitting.
See, Eric, what I'm thinking is if you make that clear to her, she's going to be afraid not to call you back because she doesn't want to lose your vote.
Yeah, before the actual contest.
Yeah, tell her she's got to call you back, tonight, you know?
Or I won't vote for you.
I hold all the cards.
You know, the one thing I was thinking is, hopefully for you, though, she doesn't have anyone that she knows that listens to your show and heard you give me her number.
Yeah, we're on satellite. Nobody knows what we're doing.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, also, somehow you got to work in that you're a midget and you're in a wheelchair, you know?
I told him that.
Listen, if you want my votes, you must call now.
Eric, don't say you're in a wheelchair. Just kind of say something like, oh, I dropped something. I have to wheel over and pick it up, you know? Mm-hmm. Be casual about it.
You should tell her you're an idol maker or an idol breaker. And depending on her actions.
I'm a power broker.
I meant to actually say in the message that, or give my MySpace page address to her, but I forgotten after I hung up.
Yeah, that'll turn her on. Because that MySpace page is pretty groovy.
Yeah, there's so many great guys on MySpace.
Yeah, what's your profile on there?
The address to the profile?
No, I mean, what's your, what does it say? Don't you have to write something about yourself?
Yeah.
What's it say on there?
It just, talks about my disability and, stuff like that. And
that's fun.
And also, the different music that I listen to. And
fascinating.
But the reason why I wanted to give her the address to it was so she could look through the pictures and see the pictures of myself meeting Carrie and also the different cast members of American Dreams and stuff like that.
Nah, dude, you're not going to get her with that. She's going to think you're creepy. You got to tell her you're with the ETM agency. She doesn't know that stands for Eric the Midget.
ETM Enterprises.
ETM Enterprises.
Don't get on MySpace. You get to sound like a stalker.
Right. You want to sound like a cool guy. Like, cool guys don't have MySpace accounts. You know what I mean? Like, you've got so much going on, you don't have time for a MySpace account.
You know, Eric, you should have somebody call her back for you and say they're your assistant.
Nah, I think at this point he's got to just let the one message lie there, and otherwise he'll look creepy.
Yeah, but he's got to call back today because he can vote her in. I mean, today he's got power. Tomorrow, he's got nothing.
You must have loved having her number, though, right? Have you called it a bunch of times just to hear her answering message and listen to her voice?
No, I just called it the one time.
Right. All right. There it is, Eric the Midget. There's an update on his phone number and his access to Catherine McPhee.
Will he be calling back to plead his case again?
Yes.
Since he got it wrong the first time?
What do you mean, call the show back?
Like, I just know this guy's going to start jonesing if he doesn't hear from Catherine McPhee today. I know he's going to make another call.
Well, but Ralph makes a good case. He didn't present himself properly.
Did you get nervous?
Yeah, a little.
The bed. One shot at greatness.
Do you want me to give out your MySpace address?
Yeah, I guess you could do that.
All right. MySpace.com/Eric the Actor Lynch. L-Y-N-C-H.
How do you spell?
L-Y-N-C-H.
Well, did you already mail that letter to me?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You're writing to him?
Yeah, I wrote him a fan letter. There were these American Idol things that came in, and I sent them to him.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Eric, and keep us updated if you get a call back from Catherine McPhee.
Don't wait, man. Call her back. Call her one more time. Wait a few hours and then call her.
Good luck tonight.
You want Ralph to tell you what you should say again, or you know what to do?
How about you give me a little tip?
All right. Here's the pointers. You ready?
Your bullet points.
Number one, you didn't make it clear in your first message that you control a lot of the votes. I mean, you voted over 400 times for Carrie Underwood, and you've been voting heavily for her all along. And, it would be nice to be recognized for all this hard work you're putting in.
Oh, in fact, you could say something like, when they say that the voting is open, do you want me to vote for Taylor or do you want me to vote for you?
Yeah.
Give me a call.
Say, if you call me, you can be assured I'll be voting my little hands off.
Do you think you should say something like he knows he also has a network of a bunch of other losers who will vote?
They all do what he says.
Just say the midget community completely controls that vote. You say you're the leader of the midget community, and you probably are in touch with a network of over 3,000 midgets who all vote.
500 times each.
500 times each. You do the math.
I control the tiny empire.
That chick will get pants. She'll call you right back.
She'll be right on the phone. Forget rehearsing. Let me get on the phone with Eric.
It's all down to this personality contest. All right.
Yesterday, you guys commented at how nice I was on the phone with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be that way every single solitary call if you would just, accept my 3 requests.
I'm not accepting any of your requests.
We don't care whether you're nice or not.
Eric, what are the requests?
To drop the 2 nicknames I can't stand.
Which 2 are those? I forget.
Eric the Midget and Eric the Astronaut.
All right.
We've dropped Eric the Astronaut.
Yeah, we like Eric the Midget. All right, so there's half a request.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your second request?
Stop making fun of the voice.
That's not going to happen.
Can I do it at home?
In the words of Vito Corleone, that I cannot do.
Eric, is it okay if you just, do it on the phone to each other?
I mean, I call Ralph, and sometimes my whole message is just like this. I go.
So is it okay if they do it just to each other on the phone?
Yeah, I guess.
That'll be all right. He can't hear that.
What's the third one?
And, stop poking fun at me.
Well, that's
I
like
thought
the
you
second.
didn't want to be a member of the Whack Pack.
Oh, that's that.
Oh, now you got 4. Jesus.
First of all, you got to be in the Whack Pack. You've got a funny voice. You don't know why you're funny. I mean, you fit all the criteria. You look kind of, different.
When you look up Whack Pack, they have a picture of you.
Right.
Yeah, but question is this. Okay, the guy Steve that was with Tabitha that one time, he's even more disabled than I am, but he's not a whack.
Yeah, because he's not funny.
No, he doesn't have a funny voice, and he doesn't have that attitude that you have.
There's nothing fun about him.
Eric the Midget, we speak your name. We speak
You are
your name.
a legend. We speak your name.
And the youngin' spoke. There wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Is that Eric the Dwarf? Is that okay?
Hey, what about Eric not banging Tabitha Stevens? I got a lot of email about that. Some people respect Eric for not banging Tabitha Stevens. I don't get it. I mean, this is a guy who's never going to get laid in his life. It's
Like, I want to follow Jeff the Drunk.
Well,
No.
Jeff the Drunk apparently couldn't do anything, so you're not.
Didn't lube up.
What happened there, Jeff?
She didn't lube up. I was ready. Whore.
That was his best appearance ever.
Where's Eric the Midget bangs Tabitha Stevens?
Oh, don't play that.
Oh, no.
A Gary preview page in yellow.
Eric, it all falls under the category of making fun of you. All these things.
That's right. Here you are banging Tabitha Stevens, if you had taken her up on it.
Hold on. I need to start my power chair.
Oh, hi, Eric.
Hello, Tabitha.
Well, enough of this small talk, Eric.
Hey, watch your mouth. I want this to be special. No foul language.
Hey, Eric, I know your whole thing about how you want to be special, but time is running out.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much now would be special.
Eric, she's a nice girl, too. She's not like a, she's not like a wacko or anything, She's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, when are you ever going to get laid again with a girl that looks that hot?
I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, you got to think through.
Catherine McPhee is not going to do this.
Right.
I wasn't really expecting her to.
Yeah, well, but don't you want to get laid more than anything in this world?
But you got 5 inches, man. That's pretty respectable for a 2-foot person.
You realize what she's willing to do? She's going to get naked. She's going to probably, you'll probably be sitting. She'll prop you up on a bed. You'll pack out your 5 inches and slam that thing. Like, she'll sit on top of it and rock back and forth on you. And just shoot a big load. Big midget load. That doesn't appeal to you in some way?
My Da Vinci load.
Dude, that doesn't turn you on? And she's got a rocking body.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're thinking.
Are you waiting for love?
I mean, love schmuv. I bang lots of chicks I don't love. I bang lots of ugly chicks I don't love. Sometimes a man has needs.
That's the last thing you want to do is bang a chick you love. Complicates everything.
Yeah, that'll interrupt your lifestyle.
Then you'll have to bang her again.
This is our little secret. Now hop on my power chair, whore.
Oh, let me unzip your Oshkosh bagage.
They're man pants. I had them shortened.
Oh, your little midget penis is hard.
Of course. I should have been 10 years ago, and I've never been laid.
Can I suck your midget penis?
No. First, I want you to piss on me.
Oh, Eric, you're so kinky.
In my face, with my mouth open.
Here I go.
Oh no! You got it on my power chair! You're shorting out my motor! Stop peeing! Stop peeing on my power chair! Oh no! Oh no, it's gonna explode! Get out of here, Tabitha.
I like how American Idol's on in the background.
Yeah, of course, always. Eric, you should go for it. Eric?
I'm here.
I'm stewing.
So what do you think? You're going to call back Catherine McPhee?
I don't know. I just not sure if it would be good to do that.
You should practice a little bit.
We can guarantee you no result from your first phone call.
Yeah. All right, you want to practice? Here I go. Get ready to talk at the beep. Hi, this is Catherine. I'm not here right now, but if you can, leave me a message at the beep. Bye. Beep.
Hi, Catherine. It's Eric. I was calling to... I don't really know what's...
Beep! All right, let's start again.
We didn't hear anything.
What the hell was that?
You finished your message?
Dude, Eric, come on.
I just don't want to, be bugging.
No, just say I forgot to mention yesterday in my message. I control a huge block of votes.
Yeah, but what are the odds? What are the odds she changed her message to this? Hi, this is Catherine. For that little man who called before and hounded me, the police are on the phone now tracking and tracing your call. You will be arrested. Thank you. Beep.
You want to know what her message is now? The number you have reached is no longer in service.
Hello, Catherine. I'm holding a busload of school children hostage. If you don't agree to meet me, I'm going to drive the bus off a cliff.
Don't wait too late, Eric, because they're singing today, so she's probably practicing, so you got to get her early.
All right, here we go. Don't choke this time. We're going to practice one last time. Don't choke. Hi, this is Catherine. I'm not home right now, but if you can, leave me a message at the beep. I'll get back to you. And don't forget to vote for me. Bye. Beep.
Hi, Catherine. It's Eric. I was calling to wish you luck tonight, and I'll be voting as much as I can, and hopefully everything works out and you end up winning this season's Idol.
Oh boy. You're not getting it. You should be saying to her, hey, Catherine, I just want you to know something. I control about 400 votes personally, and I've got a whole community of people who vote. I think I represent a block of 10,000 votes. Just want you to know that, and I'd really appreciate a call before tonight.
Yeah, you want her to call you back.
Right.
You want to talk to her and really scare her.
I don't want to say that I control any votes or anything like that.
Sometimes you got to lie to these chicks.
You got a lot of broads, Eric.
Yeah, believe me. Ask Uncle Artie.
Yeah, none of us tell the truth.
Artie told Dana he's going to be making $5 million a year.
And then I'm going to therapy.
You know how long he's been lying to her and saying he's going to go to therapy?
Lie your little ass off.
Got him laid.
Catherine McVeigh.
Dana's already back in Artie's evil loop. She bought it hook, line, and sinker.
It's all part of the plan, Eric.
Hey, Dane, this is Artie. I'm going into therapy. Just come back to me.
That's right. I even put Eric's voice on when I called.
Hey, Dana, it's Artie.
Good day. I got a number.
Yeah.
They had a number for a month now.
I got a number. I control votes.
And by the way, the great Kevin Lofton's going to animate. He was so moved by that Eric the Midget bangs Tabitha Stevens bit.
Oh, cool.
He's actually going to animate it.
So whether it ever happens or not, we'll have it on animation.
Yeah, it's going to be on Howard TV. So nice. Something to look forward to.
You'll be the sorry one, Eric, because it's not real.
Right.
Oh, well.
All right, Eric, let us know if you make another call or if you hear from Catherine McPhee. We follow your story patiently.
Go practice, Eric. Think it out,
Yeah. Yeah, you only got one more shot.
Don't say anything nerdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, you have all the power. You're the voter.
Did I mention I'm really into dioramas?
And remind her how close the votes were last week.
Right.
Yeah, what was the spread again, Eric, on American Idol?
What was it? 0.2%? Something like that.
Wow.
See, you could be the swing vote.
If you want everyone in this country under 3 foot to vote for Taylor Hicks, you don't call me back. Auntie.
Let me ask you this, Eric. If she doesn't call back, would you not vote for her?
Oh, I'll vote for her.
Oh, you're too easy.
Hey, member, thousands of tiny little fingers are waiting for my word. I control.
That's a good line.
I control the votes of every mini nerd in the country.
Can you say that? Thousands of little votes? Little fingers?
Remember to say network, Eric. That's a good buzzword.
Network, yeah. All right, Eric. Just heard a little. All I heard after that whole spiel was...
A funny little bastard, I'll give him that.
I bet you he doesn't even know he makes that noise. He wonders where we get that.
Eric, you just don't know how funny you are.
You're a good man. Eric, you there?
Yeah.
You know what I like about Eric? Like, I'll say, Eric, are you there? And there'll be just a 10-second pause. And wait, you're here, Fred. Let's act it out. You ready? Eric, you still there?
I'm here.
No, wait. Don't say that.
Eric, you there? What were those demands again?
Stop making fun of the voice.
All right, listen, you know this show's the best thing ever
How
happened
could we ever stop making fun of the voice?
I don't know how you got in your hands on Catherine McPhee's phone number without me.
Well, you know what? I actually, without you, got my hands on Diana's a few years ago.
Yeah, well...
So then why are you still calling?
Because he gets good stuff from this show and he loves it.
It's an impression. It's not making fun of your voice, Eric.
Well, what I really don't like about the impression is you guys make it out that I'm evil. I'm not an evil person.
But you're so down. You hate everything. So you sound like a supervillain.
We're just teasing.
Hi, this is Magneto.
Hey, Kevin. You there?
Hello?
Yeah, you going to animate?
I was ready to do it, but I don't know if it's going to happen, as soon as I would have liked to have gotten it done.
Why?
I don't know, man. You got to talk with Doug and the guys at Howard TV.
What's the problem?
I mean, I guess it's just a lot of production stuff. A lot of things have to get...
You know what, Doug? Just get it done, dude. People want that. I don't want to hear problems.
I don't want it.
You don't want it, Eric? No. You don't want to be captured on an animation?
Oh, Eric, I'm going to make you look cool, man.
You know what Eric looks like?
Yeah, I've seen pictures of him.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with Tabitha peeing in his mouth is going to be pretty hilarious.
Oh, no.
Eric, you still there?
I'm here.
Don't worry, Eric. I'm going to hook you up, man. It'll be funny as hell.
Yeah, How long is it going to take you to do it?
Hey, look. Hey, tell Doug I'm ready to do it, man. I mean, I can have it, soon, really fast. Probably within 2 weeks or so.
If you've seen photos of me, how can you make me look cool?
I mean, I'll slick your hair back. I'll do whatever it takes, man.
Thank you.
All right, fellas.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Hey, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
All right, and let us know what happens with Catherine McPhee.
Okay, I'll call in on Thursday.
All right, real good. Good luck with your voting tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
All right, may the best person win.
Everyone else vote.
Yeah, if you don't vote, then you about who wins. Right, Eric?
Right.
You don't care who we vote for as long as we vote.
Well, no, vote for Catherine.
Okay.
Well, maybe I won't.
Not unless she calls you back. Thank you.
Okay, bye for now.
The whole thing going on from
Even
this show.
had Catherine McPhee's phone number.
Yeah. Did you ever call her again?
I waited till last week, and I did call one time to, give a little message to her, sorry that she didn't win, and that kind of message.
That was comforting.
Did she call you back?
No, I still have not heard from her. But I figure she's still busy going to all the different talk shows. And
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah. Do you ever think maybe she's never just going to call you? No matter how many talk shows she has?
well, she called you guys back.
Oh.
Well, we have a show. We're very, very important. Did you leave your number?
Yes.
Yes. I'd give anything to hear that message.
Are we interested in having her on, Howard?
Yeah, of course.
Because, you know, it's funny. I called back the other day, and she got on the phone, and she's like, oh, my God, I'm not allowed to talk to you. Not like she's like not supposed to deal with us. I guess Fox handles everything.
Right.
But she's coming to town in like a week or so.
Yeah, we want her on.
We want her
You know
on,
what's
right?
funny? If you showed me a picture of two women, I couldn't tell you which one she was.
Hey, Eric. I bet you want to meet her, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do?
You're going to have to get a diaper.
Put your penis in
Get ready for your parents really to get pissed off.
Tell Mom and Dad to not go on that website for about a year. In a diaper, we're going to have you on, and you're going to meet Catherine
We'll bring
McPhee.
you all the way here.
Would you wear, like, Hank's old bunny costume to meet Catherine McPhee?
No.
Yes, you would.
To meet Catherine McPhee, to sit on the couch next to her.
No.
What if she gives you a hand job?
Oh, please, she wouldn't do that.
You might have to put a ruler in your ass this time.
You know,
See how many inches you can take.
give her 2 years, she'll be doing that.
Hey, Eric, would you get a diaper to meet Kathy McPhee?
No.
You better think it over.
Sitting right next to her. Can
Will you-
ask her anything you want.
Would you urinate in a diaper?
No.
All right, don't wear a diaper. Just go in your chair.
Just pee in your chair. Would you let Richard vomit on you?
Nope.
Will you play What's in My Ass?
No.
Shrinktionary?
Yeah, here's your choices. If we have Catherine McPhee on, you can sit next to her on the couch. I'll even let you touch her. But
She'll give you a kiss, I'm
you
sure.
got to do one of three things. A, we can flush you down a toilet. B, you wear a diaper and defecate in it. Or C, I had a good C and I don't remember what it is. Oh, you let Richard vomit on you.
Which one would you do, Howard?
No, no, and no.
The diaper.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
I'm not going to let a guy barf on me.
We've all done it before.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
And it'll be part of a sketch. Robin puts you on a changing table afterwards and wipes you down and powders you.
Big safety pin.
We'll put you one of those little bonnets on you.
As a sketch, though.
And you got to be bare-chested. Just the diaper and the bonnet.
Which would you do? Would you let Richard vomit on you?
No, no, and no.
Wow. Well, I guess you're not going to be meeting her.
What do you think is appropriate for you to do to meet her? What would you do, Eric?
Would you nude wrestle Beetlejuice?
Me? Man, that would be funny. Think about that, Eric. The lights on down zone.
All right, as Gary said, what would you do?
That's pay-per-view.
What would you do? You shave your balls?
Clue.
Will you shave your balls on the air?
Would you get waxed?
Ooh, waxing.
Well, wax your balls on the air.
No thanks.
And your taint.
Nope.
Would you put a Sirius satellite receiver in your ass?
Nope.
We'll see if we can pick up reception.
No.
Another no.
Gee, I'm running out of things for you to do.
Why should we have you on, then?
And what's funny you?
I don't know.
Can we mail you somewhere?
How about mailing him here? If he comes here in the mail, he can be here.
We're going to put you in a package and mail you here. And if you get here, you can...
Can we FedEx you to Brazil?
You think you could put him in a package and mail him here?
Well, okay, so wait a second. Hold on. If I wanted to get...
Why don't we mail him to Catherine McPhee?
What if we mail you to Catherine McPhee and it's in the fan mail?
Wait, if I bought a dog from California and I wanted to get it to New York, I could ship it.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
He's as big as his large dog.
Yeah, we'll mail you to Catherine. It'll be in her fan mail.
Eric, what do you weigh?
About 80 pounds.
Yeah. Perfect.
Please, a full-size dome is 100.
They get those hundreds of pounds televisions here.
Oh, St. Bernard will crush him.
Is it illegal to mail a human?
It is. Remember the guy who mailed himself?
No.
Is it illegal to mail a human?
Yeah, it is. He got in trouble. They arrested him for mailing himself.
No, we can't do that. I wouldn't survive a day in jail. Would you let Catherine McPhee stick her finger in your ass?
Oh.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, yes, you would.
I'll tell you what. I'll be fair with you. How about we do like a stunt where we tie like 100 party balloons to you and we see if you go
fly?
up in the air. You do that, I'll let you meet Catherine McPhee. What do you think of that?
You know you won't fly. We just tie the 100 party balloons to you.
I bet you'll lift off.
Man.
I bet you get a few.
I'm just trying to get him to go for it.
I bet you'll get a couple inches off the ground.
If they're Mylar
100 balloons? 100 helium-filled balloons.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
No.
That's nothing gross.
You know what? I saw a guy on one of those beds.
I bet you we could get him flying.
I saw a guy on a show who did it to
He flies, he's as high as him.
Howard, he did it on a lawn chair.
We lose him.
They're going to shoot him down. Eric is flying over Manhattan.
We're calling 911.
That would be fun. You'd make the news and you'd get the meter.
Hello, police. We lost our midget.
We tie him to a kite.
Oh.
No, we'll give you a dart gun. You can shoot the balloons down. That's how you get down.
No.
You have no sense of humor. Why wouldn't you do the balloon thing? I don't get that. I understand the diaper.
Come on.
No? All right. I wanted you to meet her, but it's crazy.
Would you let Tabitha Stevens stick her hand on your pants while you were next to...
Why? Hey, that's a treat.
But he won't even do that.
All right, well, you get into some kind of a crazy outfit.
He's not doing anything. He's no fun anymore. Chanks, what do you want to say to Eric the Midget?
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Morning.
You know, over the past, Eric, over the past 20 years or so, I've done some tough things that I've had my parents pull me aside. You know, you got to stop. Because the Oklahoma City bombing prank call that I did, Howard?
Yeah.
That was like, I immediately got a phone call from my father. He's like,
see, the problem is Eric is reliant upon his parents for a living, but then again, so are you.
Well, I used to say to my parents, well, you know, it really didn't happen on the show. It's just all made up and stuff like that.
Right.
But as the years went on, they knew that it really did happen. And I mean, you know, Eric, you can't go by what your parents say. They're going to be disappointed anything you do. You got to make a lay for yourself, and you can't listen to what they say. You know. Except
he's got to get a paycheck from them.
Well, you know, you give him money too, Howard, you know?
Does he really get money from his parents?
Who,
Eric.
Eric, of course. He's got no way of supporting
Doesn't
himself.
he get one of those, you know,
SSI? Yes.
things, and don't they
All
pay
I get is the rent check to pay to the office.
Yeah, well, you know, Eric, you got fans now and stuff, and you know, you can't rely on what your parents say. They're still going to love you anyway, no matter what you do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be pretty awful if they turned you out.
Yeah, they're going to forget about it.
Be funny, though.
Yeah, but that'll make all the papers.
You know, Howard, I haven't lived with my parents in 6 months now.
Wow.
Way to go.
And I'm 40.
This is also kind of a tricky time because we're going to be in a couple months having my brother get married and everything, and I don't want to, you know, mess anything.
Oh.
Is he full size?
Yeah.
So it's all right for your brother, not you.
Great. How old's your brother?
He's 25.
Oh, great. He's getting married. He has a life, and he's full size. You must hate him.
And he doesn't listen to your parents all the time.
Because, you know, there's that Little People, Big World. I don't think there's any resentment.
Oh, you're not jealous of your brother? Come on. Eric, let's be real in this conversation.
No, I mean, just like, you know, the two twin boys in Little People, Big World. I don't think either one of them resents the other.
What do you keep saying? Little People, Big World?
The TLC
Big World.
show.
Little People, Big World.
What does that mean, Little People, Big
It's
World?
some TV show. TV show. Oh.
Reality show that follows the family called The Roll-Offs.
And what does that got to do with you being jealous of your brother? You're jealous of your brother. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Aren't you angry he was born normal sized and you got hit with you got to deal with?
The reason why I'm bringing that up is because you're saying a brother situation in the show.
I don't care about any show. I'm talking about your life. talking about you.
And you're talking about probably some kids. I'm talking about a grown man who's 31 years old and still has to listen to his parents and is never going to get laid.
And your brother's free of your parents. Pain in the ass.
Oh, he wasn't completely free of my parents until
just
a week or so ago when he graduated fire school.
Fire school?
He knows how to set fires.
Was he a fireman?
He's a full-fledged fireman.
Well, there you go. He's a hero. He's probably big and strong. Pain in the ass for you. Very sorry. I'm sorry you have to live with that kind of anger.
I don't have any anger or
I bet your brother's allowed to measure his penis.
He's probably done it plenty of times.
Yeah, he doesn't have to answer to anyone. What's up?
We were just loving the picture of him on Wikipedia. Then if you go to the second page, that's a reference his parents saw.
On May 22nd, 2006, Eric the Midget called the Stern Show and measured his penis in exchange for American Idol contestant Katharine McPhee's phone number. Lynch claimed to measure... Well, that's your name, Lynch?
Well, it's my last name.
Lynch claimed to measure just over 5 inches. He was also insulted by Derek the Midget and a frequently played Sal and Richard bit featuring a encounter between Lynch and Tabitha Stevens. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. You did nothing wrong. So what? You measured your penis. Every boy measures his penis. It's no big deal. Okay? Telling you.
Not on national radio.
Hell, I measured my penis.
That's because they can't.
I did it on national radio.
Yeah, all these guys did it one day.
My mother tried to open her yap to me. I told her, shut up.
Well, you know how it is. When you were about 30, you pulled an earring out of your ear because of your mother.
My mom gave me a hard time.
His mother was coming over to dinner. He took out the earring.
I remember that. Yeah, it's funny.
I did. So I know what you're going through, but at some point you got to break the chain. It's hard, though, for him because he is supported by his parents. Yeah. I hear you. You still got to shit in that diaper, though, to meet Katharine McPhee.
I can't believe Jenks lived at home till 40. Is that true?
He'll be back.
I know it's...
Oh, Jenks ain't going anywhere. All right, hey, Eric, I got to go.
Okay.
The Jenks family knows not to change the room.
I'm sorry your parents gave you a hard time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go figure out what you can do to meet Katharine McPhee.
Yeah, you got to do something. Call us and tell us what you're comfortable with, okay?
Okay.
All right. I still say tying you up to a bunch of balloons would be funny.
The fall is what?
The fall?
You won't fall. Don't worry. You ain't going anywhere. We're going to have you in this room. The highest you can fall is maybe 10 feet in this room.
You're not getting that high.
You're not even going to get that high. If we get you, with 100 balloons, if we get you 2 inches off the ground, it'll be a miracle. And plus, the feeling of flight must be unreal. I mean, to lift off the ground, it'd be like a superhero.
You might never want those balloons to go down.
I'm flying.
Look at me, way up high. I'm Balloon Boy.
So you'll be a superhero.
Yes. My balloons keep me in flight.
You can fly over the city and solve crimes with your balloon.
Able to leap nothing.
You'll never flush me down the toilet now with my balloon power.
Try mailing me, will you?
Hey, Artie, how many of the Yankees have got injured this weekend?
I didn't hear you over Fred's insane
music.
Insulting music of your... What?
What was your question?
How many Yankees have you lost so far this weekend?
Dude, don't worry about it. In October, we'll be there. Like always.
As far as I know, the A's have only had one injury.
Yeah,
so
well,
what?
Nobody cares. Yeah,
and they'll be watching the Yankees at the end of the season.
If you become Balloon Boy in here, Katharine McPhee can be your Lois Lane. What do you say?
I don't know.
Come fly with me. You can fly her. Remember that scene in Superman where Lois goes flying with Clark? She'll fall in love with you.
I don't think he can hold her. The balloons can barely hold him. He ain't taking over his life. If you tie balloons to yourself, you can fly with me.
I'll show you how.
That's simple.
Could 100 helium-filled balloons lift him?
Got to do that. I don't know.
I doubt it. We could bet on it. We'd have a good time.
I think.
Are we talking the small balloons
No.
or like weather balloons?
Weather balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Weather balloons? Oh, forget about it. I thought we were talking Mylar.
No. I got to make it safe. Could use weather balloons.
Or maybe just like party balloons, like Elmo balloons.
Right. Mylar balloons.
The weather balloons, yeah.
Mylar balloons.
That's the silvery ones.
Those are called Mylar balloons?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
See how big the weather balloon is.
You're looking up weather balloons?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how big they are.
Well, you've got a lot going on with your computer.
I just like to see a bunch of birthday party balloons flying there.
Hey, I got to play a bunch of tapes. Hey, Eric, I got to go, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry with your parents. I mean, they got to lighten up a little bit. You know, you're having fun. You didn't do anything wrong. You measured your penis. Big deal. Tell them you didn't really measure it.
What do they want you to do?
Yeah, I mean, come on. You're trying to have some fun. Life's short. No offense. All right, thanks.
Okay, bye for now.
Bye for... Oh, that's his sign-off.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Said well, my friend. Did you hear who's back? Riley Martin.
Oh, he's becoming like Eric now, threatening us with never speaking to us again.
Hey, man. What I got to do to get some money around here?
Where is he?
Look at this. One weather balloon carries about 1 pound. If he's 80 pounds, we could definitely lift him off the ground.
100 will take him, yeah.
Jacob, I never see him again.
I'm passing a stratonimbulous cloud. Oh.
That would impress the shit out of me if I was Catherine McPhee.
Me, I just shit in a diaper and get it over with. We should just time the weather balloons and make him our traffic guy. You could have like international traffic.
No, he's our weather guy.
The 405 is backed up.
There's heavy rubbernecking on the Bruckner.
How do you know? I'm on my balloons.
I'm flying over the Bruckner.
The Jackie Robinson Parkway, formerly the Van Wyck.
This is Eric with your AccuWeather forecast.
Hey, Bonghead, what's happening?
Hey now.
Hey now.
Dude, I was just rolling on the floor laughing when you kept coming up with these guys. I can't believe he didn't even chuckle at.
No, he's got no sense of
You
humor.
can't crack him.
Let me ask you something.
Can I flush you down the toilet?
Howard,
Yeah.
how did he get him to, has he ever laughed on the show?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he did once.
Look at all the tape and see if he ever laughed.
Will got him to laugh once. He was telling him sports jokes. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting nervous now because I didn't know Eric the Midget had a brother who's a fireman who could kick my ass.
Well, I told you his dad is a really big guy, and I think he's a police officer.
I hope these
Howard,
cats...
let me give you an F, Marry, Kill.
All right.
All right, Wonder Woman, Lois Lane, or Catwoman. All of them at their hottest times, you know, on TV.
You're talking about the actresses who played them?
Yeah. No, the superheroes.
The superheroes.
Yeah.
Lois Lane, go ahead.
Lois Lane, Wonder Woman, or Catwoman.
I'd kill Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I'd marry Catwoman.
Okay.
Lois Lane. Thank you.
All
right, there you go. It's
pretty easy
obvious.
for you.
Pretty easy for me.
I believe I remember the joke that got Eric the Midget to laugh. What do Jose Offerman and Michael Jackson both have in common?
What?
They both wear a glove for no apparent reason.
There you go.
Offerman made
Wow.
Eric... I think that made Eric the Midget laugh. Will might have to confirm that.
Yesterday, you talked with Eric the Midget about tying 100 balloons to see if he could float, to tie the balloons to him. Well, we found a balloon company that says they can make it work.
Wow. Oh, I would do anything. You know what? Somebody sent me a picture of the underdog float from the Macy's Day Parade, and with Eric the Midget tied to it. And it was really funny, but I mean, it would be great.
I love that picture.
If he wants to meet Catherine McPhee and we can get her in here, he's going to have to float.
Yeah, we got to fly him.
Yeah, we're going to fly.
You know what they use?
Fly him right out the window. What do they use?
A weather balloon.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
For every pound, what is it, Gary?
It's, we're getting so much stuff, and I don't have breaks to talk to you about it. So if you go to Gary Preview page 2, it's sort of a 3-part Eric thing going on there. First, it starts out with a voicemail from Tabitha Stevens saying that she's sort of pissed off that Eric
doesn't want her.
And then it follows up with a voicemail.
Can you imagine?
Eric calls and lays down the rules. I think he's ready to accept being put in a balloon chair. And then that finishes up with the Jerky Boys call about putting in a balloon chair.
All right, wait. Let's listen to all 3 parts.
Hey, Will. It's Tabitha Stevens. How are you? You know, I'm getting a little bit upset here about Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget, me. Wow.
You know, I think what I should do is maybe have him come on the show and meet me so I can be in front of everybody and kind of like, you know, have Eric take a look at my naked body.
Right.
And then have him maybe touch my tits with his little hand and then take his nice, wet little mouth and suck on my nipples. Maybe you...
Did you play this for him?
No, we're playing it for him now.
Where is he? Get him on the
What a giving
phone.
girl. This is why she's an angel.
I thought she's awesome.
If you were Eric the Midget, you wouldn't just do her?
I'm thinking about
like
doing
that.
it.
You know, because then that would make me wet. Then I could get him to take those little hands, lick them, and stick them in my twat. I think that'd be hot. Then he could just finger bang me until I come. And then he could take his fingers out and stick them in my mouth and shut me up. Hopefully he would have a boner by then. Then I'd have to take him in my hands after I spit in him and jerk him off. Hopefully he'll come in my hands. If he does that, then we'll move on to the level. Hotel City. That's right. I'm going to have to take that guy.
Hold it a second. Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you listening to this?
I only heard a little bit.
Right, I'll start it over again for you, okay? You're out of your friggin' mind.
Everybody's jealous of you.
Evidently, you're driving Tabitha Stevens nuts because you won't do her.
Right.
Listen to this. I'm starting it over for your benefit.
Hey, Will. It's Tabitha Stevens. How are you? You know, I'm getting a little bit upset here about Eric the Midget. You know, I think what I should do is maybe have him come on the show and meet me so I can be in front of everybody and kind of like, you know, have Eric take a look at my naked body and then have him maybe touch my tits with his little hand and then take his nice, wet little mouth and suck on my nipples. Maybe he would like that, you know, because then that would make me wet. Then I could get him to take those little hands, lick them, and stick them in my twat. I think that'd be hot. Then he could just finger bang me until I come.
Could finger bang her. You hear this?
Yeah.
Now keep listening.
And then he could take his fingers out and stick them in my mouth and shut me up. Hopefully he would have a boner by then. Then I'd have to take him in my hands after I spit in him and jerk him off. Hopefully he'll come in my hands. If he does that, then we'll move on to the level. Hotel City. That's right. I'm going to have to take that guy and bang out of him. But we got to see. So let's see if our buddy Eric can handle me, Tabitha Stevens. Bye.
Dude. That didn't get you a little worked up?
No.
Lying dog. Then you're
But
gay.
she says, she's right. She needs to be in here to enticing him.
She says he's going to finger me till I up. Did you hear that? That doesn't sound hot to you?
No.
He's not here. He's not seeing her.
He's such a liar. You know what? I'm going to make you move back to the lake house. That doesn't turn you on.
Then she's going to take you to a hotel, dude. She's not even going to be finished with you in here.
Let me hear this message from you about accepting the balloon bit.
Hey, Will, this is a message to give to Howard. I will accept the balloons strapped to the chair.
No, we don't want to strap it to a chair. We want to strap it to you. I don't want you floating in a chair. Chair's not going to lift off. We want to float you. You want to be free of the chair. You're going to fly.
No. I'm not strapping balloons straight to me.
Why?
Just because I'm not doing it that way.
Well, how am I going to get a chair to lift off the ground?
A simple lawn chair can lift off the ground.
No. You know, there was a guy in Los Angeles, I don't know if you remember this, in the 80s that did that in a lawn chair, and he got stuck over L.A. for hours. I'm not interested in that. What I want to do is have you actually levitate. I want to get you at least 5 to 6 inches off the ground.
Then that's not going to happen.
Sure it is.
Then you're not meeting Catherine McPhee.
Yeah, well, then you're not going to have Tabitha Stevens or Catherine McPhee.
Oh, well.
Whose loss is it? We'll be sitting here with her. You'll be at home listening.
How many balloons did they sky? All we got to do is tie a weather balloon.
A weather
balloon.
What did the guy say, the expert?
Well, from what I understand, it expands to whatever you need it to.
Oh, good. I want to get you about 6 to 10 inches off the ground.
No, I'm not doing it that way.
No. Who needs to float a chair?
Why do we need a chair? Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand the chair. Don't you want the feeling of flight?
I mean, maybe we'll even let you walk. You know, we'll get you just up on your feet.
Yeah. What if we just get you 2 inches off the ground so that you can walk?
No.
Your little legs can move.
How many weather balloons would I need?
I think just one.
I'm tying one balloon to you. I'll put it on your belt.
Up you go.
See, I want to tie like 4 weather balloons to him so that he's like Superman.
Like he can stretch out?
Yeah.
He might go into outer space with 4
And then we just blow on the balloons like with fans
and get him out of here.
And move them across.
Blow him around the building.
Eric, you got to do it.
We'll blow you down to Scott Greenstein's office.
Yeah, I'm going to float you down to Scott Greenstein's office. We'll give you a show.
I'm not doing that.
We'll float you into Tim Sabian. You can have a meeting.
Right. Oh, Eric, please. I can't have you in a chair. That's not cool. What's with you in the chair?
That's the only way I will accept it.
We can't fly a chair. We're not doing that.
We're this close to getting Catherine McPhee in here, too. I'm sorry, but I have to insist that we float you with 4 weather balloons without a chair.
And we'll leave the balloons on you when you're with Tabitha.
Why is a chair better? Explain that to me. Why is a chair better?
I would just feel safer sitting in a lawn chair with a harness on and a helmet.
Helmet?
You know what ruins fun, Eric?
2 inches off the ground.
Eric, you know what ruins fun? Safety concerns.
Yeah.
That ruins fun. Helmets.
I'll acquiesce to the helmet.
The helmet is great, a great idea.
Yeah, in fact, we'll put a propeller on that helmet. We can work that in just fine.
Baseball has never been as fun as it used to be with helmets.
No, I understand his concern for a helmet. This guy's talking about, flight.
What's he going to damage?
Your body's almost useless. I don't know why you're so concerned about it.
My body's useless too, Eric. Don't worry about it.
What's it done for you?
No, seriously, Eric?
It's like the jackass guy has all these chicks chasing after him. He'd be hot.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think the chair is a concern. I would definitely be safe about it. We would check with experts.
You'd be harnessed to the balloon.
Right.
You're not coming out of there.
Besides that's going to add more weight to the thing. We'd have to add more balloons.
Plus, you're going to be in a helmet. I mean, you're going to be fine. Are you there? I mean...
Can we put him in a Superman outfit?
What are you going to wear?
Regular street clothes. I'm not wearing any.
You got to wear them.
You're a superhero.
I am not.
I demand a cape.
You won't wear a cape?
I want to wear a cape.
No, I do not.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon.
Do you sing at all yourself?
No.
No.
Say hot pants.
He's kind of got a James Brown thing. That's why I was thinking he could front the band.
Can you play the trumpet?
Smoking.
No.
Let me negotiate with you. What if we float you in a baby crib?
No, nothing humiliating.
A bassinet.
High chair.
What if we float you in a bassinet?
A basket.
Yeah, like the one. All right, look, Eric, here's my final offer. What if we float you in a pizza box?
No.
Or that bag that the pizzas come in. You're like, when they keep them warm. There's a
How
little padding
about
on
a
that.
little itty-bitty bed?
How about we float you in a cup?
No.
All right. No, in all seriousness.
Like a little, like a flying carpet kind of thing.
In all seriousness, yeah, you have to wear an Alibaba outfit. Hey, Eric, seriously, I'm not trying to, there's nothing humiliating about this, but I want to float you on a weather balloon, but I don't really want to put you in a chair. I think it would be an added burden, and I think it would be safe. I mean, we'll get experts, we'll strap you in. You're not going to be more than 3 or 4 inches off the ground, I imagine.
You're going to like it. You're not going to want to come down.
Believe me. I think you should just give it consideration before you just say no.
See, yesterday he was saying no to the balloon. He needs a day to think about it.
Right. All right? Just think about it.
Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. It won't be, it'll be fun, I think. Won't do anything to...
I'd love to fly.
We could arrange that. If Eric goes, I think we ought to float you in a balloon, too.
See, Eric, I'll go with you. We'll fly together.
Robin will fly with you. What is it, Bobo? What do you want to add to this?
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
You midget faggot. How come you're not let Tabitha Stevens bang you, man? How much longer you have on this planet? Enjoy yourself. Come on already. And stop being a killjoy.
Hey, Bobo, can we float your wig?
Yeah, that might float.
Eric, what about what Bobo says? You're being a killjoy. Why not enjoy your life?
Really? How much longer you have, man? How many more years?
Eric, what do you think of what Bobo's saying?
I am just getting so sick and tired of this. Leave the thing with Tabitha Stevens alone. I'm not doing it. Take it off the table.
What?
What?
I'm tired of being asked by you and everyone else to do Tabitha. I'm not doing it. Period.
Hey, dude, I'm not doing it to torture you. I'm trying to offer you a chance to get laid. Or a hand job.
And she called in. We just thought we'd play you her message.
Dude, you're the one who's putting a roadblock on that.
Between you and all the stupid idiots or half of the people on MySpace, I'm getting tired of being asked that question. I'm not doing it.
Look,
you have to do it.
MySpace account. What do we have to do with that?
We didn't have to tell you to open a MySpace account. I just don't understand how he couldn't do it. I mean, a nice hand job from Tabitha Stevens, please. A hand job? You wouldn't want her warm fingers wrapped around your little penis? Back and forth? Till you explode in a moment of ecstasy?
No.
Wow. Whoa. Until you hear that little gurgle come out of you?
Oh. Oh. I'm coming. Oh. Here comes my pygmy load. Oh. Oh.
Well, anyway, I tell you what. When I get Catherine McPhee in here, which I have to now, we're going to launch you into space.
Catherine said she wanted to see you fly. That's the only way she's coming in.
Will you sing I Believe I Can Fly while we're flying you?
I believe I can...
All right, Eric. Let me finish this message you sent.
Stunt. Only thing is you can... Nothing any more degrading or humiliating can be added to it. It has to be done as it was offered. You guys cannot up the stakes any, or I'm out. The other thing, there's got to be more of a prize than just meeting Catherine McPhee. I will go over that with you later.
What is that,
Number 2 is there absolutely has to be safety harnesses on this chair and at least a construction helmet on my head.
Of course.
And it'd be done the day before she is to come in the studio.
Right.
That way there's less of a chance of her actually, hearing it or, knowing it that it happened. All right? Like I said, I'll talk to you more about it later. Bye for now.
What's the more of a prize?
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, for this to be the absolute last stupid thing that I have to do for the show.
Well, that I can't guarantee you. I mean, I could always put offers out to you.
Well, next year there's another Idol season.
Yeah. We're going to do more than float you. That Superman cape's going on. If there's a really hot Catherine McPhee type. All right. So what do you want? You want a kiss from her? Is that it?
No, not that. Just.
You want a hand job from her?
I can't arrange that. I can't get you a hand job with Catherine McPhee.
Wasn't expecting that.
I mean, if that happens because she just is turned on, fine.
I want one from Simon.
What do you want to do? What do you want to put your fist in her ass? I can't arrange that.
No.
Then what do you want? Tell me. I could probably get you a hand job from Taylor Hicks.
Could you put your little head in my vagina?
Yes.
Clay Aiken will fist you.
No, thank you.
You want a hand job from Taylor Hicks?
No.
All right, then what do you want? Come clean.
Well, for starters, my roommate would have to be coming with me.
All right, I can make that happen. Go ahead.
And he just started the new job, so to get time off, he'd be losing some money.
Oh, here we go.
Hand in our pocket.
He's extortionist.
Yeah. No, Eric. Here's what's going to happen. Day before Catherine McPhee gets in here, you're going to come in. I'm going to strap you up to a weather balloon.
You're going to fly.
And you're going to fly. With your helmet on. No cape. I agree to that. I agree to the day before because I understand you want to...
Present, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to fly. I think you should fly right over to the couch, Catherine McPhee, but that's you're entitled to your dignity.
By day 2, you'll be able to work the balloon pretty well, I think.
Yeah. By day 2, you could navigate yourself over to the couch. And you really don't have much negotiating posture here. I could just take you and strap you to a balloon. I'm being a nice guy here.
We're telling you beforehand.
That's right. All right, so the day before, you'll float on a balloon, and then when Catherine McPhee gets in here, you will be seated next to her on the couch. I'm going to try and get her to touch you, and I'm going to try and get her to give you a kiss on the cheek.
See, I think all that's doable. She'll hug and kiss him.
And I'm going to try and get her to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow to you, Eric the Midget. That is what I can work out. If these conditions are acceptable, this can all happen.
Right.
All right, you take that, you think it over, discuss it with your people, and get back to me.
Calling all my people. Emergency meeting.
If you need to discuss it with your fans on MySpace or whatever, I think it's a reasonable offer. I think once you're flying, you might even enjoy it.
You might never want to take off that balloon.
You never know, man.
One small step for man. One giant leap for midget kind.
I think it'll be a great segment.
You've always wanted a job. You'll be flying around. You can do calculations.
You're the Amelia Earhart of this show.
You could do traffic reports.
we could have a traffic guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Eric in the balloon.
No, Eric on the balloon.
We're backed up on the Major Deegan.
Now, I could have made this a lot worse. I could have made you sing like the Lollipop Guild while you were flying, but I didn't. I'm just curious to see if we can float you, that's all.
Right.
All right. Get back to me, okay? I still don't have her secured anyway. This is all in theory. Thank you.
But it would make us work a lot harder if you were going to fly.
Oh, I would kidnap her. The thought of you in flight just makes my heart sore. And I think you're going to love it. You want to know what I think? I think when Katharine McPhee gets in here, you're going to want to be on your balloon.
Show her your powers.
Why? Because you're going to be able to fly, my friend.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't razzle-dazzle her, I don't know what will. Seriously, Lisa, you're a hot chick. If you saw a guy flying, wouldn't that turn you on?
Oh, yeah. Superpowers.
Right. Like X-Men.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman Jr.
I'm flying.
I could be Wolverine.
I'm Balloon.
I'm the human balloon.
What do you think? You think his super name should just be Balloon?
Balloon. I'm Balloon. You know, she's Storm, he's Wolverine. I'm Balloon.
What if there was like a lightning storm, and Eric got hit, and he merged with the balloon, and he became Little Balloon? What if he became Balloon? Then you just flew and kicked our ass. Well, I love you, man.
Don't know why you have to act the way you do towards me, but
I don't even know why either. I'm a sick, depraved human being. I really am. There's really something wrong with me. I just love you, man. And really, I would love for you to meet Katharine McPhee. I think it'd be a good show. All right?
Okay.
Hey, do you know this guy, Derek the Midget, who claims he's...
Yeah, I know that's Sal.
No. Derek the Midget. He says he's banging Tabitha Stevens right now. Derek, is that you?
Hey, hello, Howard.
What's going on, Derek?
I'm banging this pig whore right now, and Eric, you don't even know what you're missing, you fag midget.
You're banging Tabitha...
Sal. You should feel this pussy. It feels like Jell-O. You'd love it. Okay, Sal. This isn't Sal. Do the balloon thing, but Howard, add a few balloons. Eric has sausage tits.
This is not Sal. How about Sal walk into the studio right now?
All right. Sal, walk into the studio right now if this isn't Sal. This will prove it once and for all.
Right, come on in, Sal.
And I'm still on the phone, just
all right.
in case.
Here's Sal.
Here I am, you midget. Yeah.
There you go.
See, that was Sal.
Revealed.
Well, there you go.
That was Sal in the studio.
You should do the balloon thing, Eric, and fly out of your parents' lives once and for all.
All right, thank you, Derek.
Goodbye.
Eric, anyway, get back to me and let me know. I think we're close to getting this done, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. That is Eric, who is sometimes known as Eric the Actor, Eric the Midget.
Eric, considering flight.
Eric considering actually being the first midget to go in flight in a balloon. What is it, Richard?
If you're interested, that Jerky Boys call is...
week, and you told him that it was you set up that meeting at NBC and not him. He had nothing to do with it. Little bit of a liar.
For starters, you got the call letters wrong. You cannot get straight, can you?
Howard, what did he say to you?
A-B-fucking-C, you idiot.
Yeah, Eric's right. It's ABC that I set him up with the meeting, but Eric blew it off for he wants to see the finale of American Idol.
It's amazing.
You know, Howard.
You're right about that, Vince.
You know, Howard, I've been out of work for a year and a half. My wife suffers with breast cancer and lupus. She's the only one working, and half the time she's not at work because she's too sick to go. I've been looking for work, and one of the reasons why I got fired from my job is because of my wife's illness, okay? And if, you know, I'll tell you something. If you did that for me, if you set me up with a meeting or something like that, I'd be there the very first day. Like, I'd be there. Like, if you set me up a meeting tomorrow, I'd be there right now waiting for that meeting. And
all right, let's see what Eric has to say about that. Eric?
Okay, go ahead, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
I want to be there today. I don't have money to be there today.
Then you know what you do? Call Johnny. Then you know what you do? I know that there's something.
All right, you guys are never going to agree, I don't think. I mean, come on.
No.
All right, Vince. I'm sorry to hear about your wife.
That's an idiot.
Eric, you have to admit you're sorry to hear about Vince's wife.
Yeah, I'm sorry she married this prick.
You think that because she married Vince, she got lupus and cancer?
Maybe.
Wow.
Some people are carriers.
Hey, you know, the only thing big on you, Eric, is your mouth. How many cocks can you fit in it?
Uh-oh.
You know, Howard,
Eric, you got to let Eric respond to that one. You can't leave that, you can't just say, Eric, how many cocks can you take in your mouth and leave them hanging?
It's a good question, but yeah.
All right, Eric, how many cocks can you take in your mouth? That's the question.
None, loser. Maybe you fit as many as you want in yours.
That's the right answer.
Nice. None.
But in actuality, 1.5 for me.
Hey, anybody out there listening, steal Eric's wheelchair. Let him crawl around.
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, go find the nearest bridge or tallest building. Do me a favor. Leap off of it, sucker.
I would accept. The thing is, I
This
would
is
like to do
getting
midget
ugly.
tossing starting with you over the bridge.
What did you say, Vince?
I said I would toss myself over the bridge, but I want to start by practicing midget tossing, and I would have him tossed over the bridge first.
Oh, my God. Oh.
But I can do it. I'm a bodybuilder.
Oh.
A bodybuilder. Eric.
Go ahead, call again.
Yeah, he's probably a bodybuilder on steroids.
Nice!
Oh. Never touched steroids in my life, pal.
Down goes Eric! Down goes Eric!
Anyway, Howard, you ever set me up with something?
Wait, what is that, Eric?
You roided up.
Oh, that hurts.
Wow.
Vince on the canvas.
Hey, Howard, if you ever set me up with something like that, I'd be crawling on my hands and knees from L.A. to New York just to
Of
thank you,
course.
to show my gratitude.
What's your next insult for Eric?
Yeah.
He's just a waste of life. He really is.
Jesus, Eric, a waste of life.
Hey, Eric, at least I don't live off my parents.
Eric, you owe him two now.
And I don't steal people's credit cards.
What, Eric?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you're denying the fact that you stole Johnny Fratto's credit card and had yourself a good time?
Idiot. It was a bit.
A bit.
Wait, whoa.
A bit of what? A bit of five. Oh, and then charging Johnny Fratto what? $5,000 for like 1 weekend work or something?
Eric's building.
Oh,
I see Eric's face turning red.
He had to have a Mustang convertible, dude. Come on.
Eric's
And if I was Kurt Angle, the only reason I'd have you at the wrestling match is throw you in the ring and knock your ass around.
Oh.
Eric, you're taking blow after blow.
Come on, Eric. This is like the Thriller in Manila.
You're fighting like a fag.
Come on, Gorilla. We in Manila.
What do you think he is? He is a fag.
Oh.
Idiot.
Oh. He's half a fag.
Hey, are you one of the children that the Taka mom is missing?
Oh. I'm wondering if these guys can keep this up till 10 o'clock.
Check in from time
We'll
to
just
time.
sit and watch and ooh and ah.
Octomom's kid. Ooh.
Say something about his mother, Eric.
Come on.
Eric,
Eric, what happened? Where are you in this?
is all this stuff true?
No, it's not. Of course not.
Vince, he says you're a liar. Vince,
Oh, well. Hey, Howard, you got
I like when Eric said, of course not. Ooh. That was a good one.
Of course not. I mean, in 2 words, he called Vince a liar.
Oh, that's such an insult. Oh, gee, I'm so hurt.
He's laughing at you, Eric.
I see what you're doing, Vince.
Wow.
Oh, and he's baiting him. Eric, don't fall for it. Say something.
Hey, can I take you for a
Eric! Oh, the bloodshed! Oh. Come on, Eric.
I think Eric passed out.
Don't let him get away with it. He looks woozy.
Eric's head exploded.
Eric, I know physically it's hard for you to fight, but this is a verbal fight. I mean,
But seriously, Howard.
Oh, my God!
This guy, I really don't.
you what?
I honestly don't know why you do the things that you do for him after all the bad mouthing and all that he's like inflicted on you, and then stealing and lying from people, and like he goes to the bunny ranch expecting all the freebies all the time.
That's it. I'm stopping it. I'm stopping this fight.
You know.
Get me confused with fat ass, high pitch eye from anyone.
What about the credit card? Garrick? What about that?
Idiot. Did you hear me? It was a bit of comedy. That was true.
Oh, really? Then why did Johnny call up and say that you stole this card?
I never heard that was a bit.
Me either.
No, what kind of bit is that?
It's news to me.
If I
You
was
actually
him, I
went
would
to the
have
bunny
you arrested.
Vince, he's saying you're too stupid to recognize a bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why Johnny called and said that you did steal his card.
How?
I didn't say it was a bit at all.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I got to go.
Call back tomorrow at the same time to do this.
Yeah. I could listen to this all day, but I don't know about my audience.
Does he have one more?
Anybody want to say anything before I leave?
Hey, you got any games?
No. You mean you're trivializing this and just blowing Eric off?
Do you have any games? Eric, he's saying your life is a game.
You make fun of me, and then you try to beg for a game for money.
I wasn't thinking, I was just asking. And unlike you, I don't call Howard. They ask, Howard, you got money for me? And what about April Fools? You called Howard. Hey, you called Howard and said you want $750,000, and then Howard said, "Oh well, I was going to give you $1,000, but oh well." And then the next day you called begging for that $1,000, said it was a joke.
The last time I ever asked for any money and received any money was at the end of his run at K-Rock.
Ooh.
No, that's not true. What about April 1st when you called Howard?
I didn't ask for money.
Yes, you did. The next day, the April Fools, you called Howard and said you won $750,000.
Oh.
I think Steroid Boy
Then the day after, you called back and said, "Can I have that $1,000?"
He's right, Eric.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah. Ooh, pow.
Remember you said you won in Vegas?
Vince is like a notebook.
You can't get it straight, though.
Hey,
it wasn't
Eric.
online poker. It was at an Indian casino.
Hey, Eric, what's that picture of your penis that I just got in the mail yesterday?
What's going on there?
Oh!
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you do. I know it's you because I see your club foot.
Like you didn't know what we were talking about when they had the picture of the girl and him on the bed in the
You took a picture.
T-shirt.
You took two pictures of yourself with your camera, and then there's one of your cock, and your club foot is like right next to it because you can see it like on the floor. And I ain't saying your cock's small. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about because,
you sure?
yeah.
All right.
Was it the cock you were sucking?
Want
No, badass.
me to send it to you?
I'm pretty sure it's not of me because if it was, my foot wouldn't be on the floor.
No, it's in your wheelchair, and your foot's like like your foot's below. You can see that it's you.
Let me ask Eric something. Do you have a Motorola phone? Cell phone?
Yeah.
That's
No,
you. Then
it's you.
Why are there pictures of your penis floating around?
It's just this one.
But, I mean,
People
it's
have
floating.
it. Why don't give that out to people because it ends up in my hands, and that means if it's in my hands, it's in everybody's
Oh
hands.
yeah, that's definitely him. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Fred, email it to him.
Sorry, Howard, it's already been sent.
It's been sent.
Yeah, just sent like 2 minutes ago. Eric,
Open
check
up
your
your
email.
open up your email right now.
And ironically, you're wearing an athletic sock.
I don't have a pair of athletic
Take a look at
White sock.
take a
You're
look at
wearing a
the
white sock.
email, and then I want you to swear on your mother's life if that's not you, because I say it is.
It's in your email.
Open it up right now.
You have your little save posted?
Oh, shoot, I'm not signed into AOL right now.
We'll sign in.
Hey, Howard, he emailed his mother Happy Mother's Day. His mother emailed him back, said, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And she's in the other room.
Your mama is so black.
Here's the picture I'm talking about, Robin. Take a look at it. Don't you think this is Eric shooting a picture of his own penis? Because look at the foot.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's the wheelchair.
Yeah, it's the twisted around foot.
I just want to know.
Wow.
And if you'll notice, he's got the little shorts.
Do you think he's hard there?
No, he's soft.
I think he's chubbed.
A little bit.
Okay, there's 3 pictures.
It's weird.
There's 3 pictures, Eric. The third one.
The third one, yeah.
The money shot's the third picture.
It's you. I know it is.
Dude.
You might as well admit it.
It's your foot.
Eric, listen.
1 second. Let him look at it. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Tell me the truth now and swear on your mother's life. Eric? You're open.
Yeah, I think that is a shot.
Why are you taking pictures of your cock?
And sending
it to people? Who'd you send that to?
Sent it to a female.
Okay, who was it?
A female member of the JFSC, but she's no longer in the JFSC.
How do you know?
Because I haven't seen her in there for probably a couple months.
Did she ask for a picture of your cock?
Yeah.
Why would you send it? You know she's going to take it and show it around. Or you don't care?
Well, she was supposed to send me photos of her self-topless and stuff like that.
No, so she said first send me one of your cock.
Right.
You fell for that one.
Are you saying it's you?
Did she ever send you a picture of her face?
Yes.
Because I was wondering if it wasn't a dude playing tricks on you.
No, it wasn't a JD moment.
Mm-hmm. So, that's weird. I've seen your cock.
Right.
Are you sure it's not his vagina?
No, it's definitely a penis.
Yeah, and Eric, if there's a picture of you and a penis, always say it's your penis.
I also like that. It's like Eric goes, oh, no, that can't be me. And
I
meanwhile,
know, he's denying. He knows
badass I've seen mine.
he denies and denies, and then it's his
he's
penis.
taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what their cock looks like, except Piper Jared.
Right.
Hey, Howard, does he stroke it with his pinky?
I don't know what he does. Ooh.
And it's that small.
Actually, we do know what he does. He lays on the bed.
What do you think of his penis? It's actually pretty big, right?
It's
What do you think?
It's thick.
Kind of thick.
yeah, it's thick.
It's thicker than I thought.
But it's an odd shape, though.
I know. It looks like
It's like every other penis.
It's another word.
baby bottle.
The head is very small, but it's a lot of girth.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Is what it is.
You're pretty wide, huh, Eric?
Yeah, I guess so.
Eric, I'll be honest. Are you a little chubbed up in that picture?
Yeah, I think I was at that time.
Oh, okay.
I thought so.
Yeah, it looks weird.
No, it looks like it's on its way to being an erection.
Yeah. But the head still doesn't, there's no, like...
It's weird looking at
Hasn't gotten there
proportion.
yet.
It's weird looking at Eric's penis.
Oh, yeah, put that... Oh, my God.
Are you having trouble with it?
It's odd.
Looks like a hot dog.
It's disgusting. And then that little leg and the sock. And,
Yeah, with the twisted foot.
And knowing there's a woman out there who has it.
Or a guy. Who knows?
And the guy who sent it to us. So there's another guy out there who actually knows what your penis
So
is.
did you realize people were circulating your picture?
No.
Yeah, again.
That'd be funny if they put it on the gay website.
Oh,
Eric, once you put that out there, it can get out. It can go anywhere.
haven't you heard me talking? You don't do it.
In fact, I think his cock's bigger than mine. I might start using that and send it to girls and tell them it's my cock.
Eric's cock?
Yeah, I might put that up on the internet and say, this is Howard Stern's cock.
But how are you going to explain your foot, though?
Let's just say I had a skiing accident.
I'm going to send it to a girl and say his leg is my cock.
Right. That's a good idea, too.
Yeah.
The thing with the sock on it.
Right.
I have to put a sock on my cock.
Yeah, I don't know. It's disturbing.
Girls with my foot.
Yeah. Sorry, I have you with an enormous foot.
My cock looks like a foot.
I'm you with my club foot.
Eric, do you mind if I send those pictures to the guy making that real doll of you? Because I want to have a realistic-looking penis.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, send it to the guy from ABC.
Yep.
Robert Mills?
And then to Catherine McPhee.
You know, could this disqualify him from working with ABC? You know how sometimes they
Morals
get about
clause?
It's Disney.
Yes.
nude pictures.
Eric, I'm afraid I have to send this to Robert Mills.
And it's Disney owns ABC, Eric.
You realize they bounced people from High School Musical because they did, very...
What, Eric?
No, do not do that.
Well, he's going to find out.
I'm not doing my fiduciary responsibility if I don't send it to Robert Mills. And then what if he puts you on The Bachelor and then it comes out that there are nude pictures of you on the internet?
Yeah, because none of those Bachelor guys do anything.
Right.
That's the same company that has Wife Swap and Desperate Housewives and Grey's Anatomy. I don't think I'm in that much of a danger.
Eric, you're so naive.
Can you get somebody from ABC on the phone to counter that?
Meeting canceled.
So naive.
Yeah, Bob Iger. You're a fag.
Robert Mills just wrote me an email, said, due to this new revelation, I cannot meet with Eric.
I don't think
Eric, I think you'll be okay, but don't spread pictures of yourself around with your cock.
There's only one picture of my cock. A priest has it in Jersey.
Right, and Artie didn't pose for it. He was held down.
Right, it was terrible.
Right.
Hey, Eric?
Yeah.
If I were that guy from ABC, you know what I'd do? I'd set up the meeting, and it happened in an enclosed room, and when Eric comes rolling in with the wheelchair, I'd have like a gay porn shoot.
Oh,
sorry, him.
What an interesting idea.
Ooh.
That'd be funny.
Wow. All right, Vince. Thank you. Eric, thank you. And I hope...
Oh, keep me on hold so I can listen to the rest of the show.
By the way, Vince, when you do that, it takes up other phone callers getting through.
Oh, all right. Never
But all
mind.
right, I'll let you do it. All right, hold on.
Okay.
But this is the last time.
This is the last time.
All right.
Artie, who won the fight?
At least I have the money to pay for a subscription.
Oh.
Ooh. Wait. Artie, who won the fight? Eric or Vince?
It was close for a while, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to go with Vince.
Wow.
Yeah, Eric let him run away with
And
it.
Elliot, I'm not gonna let that last statement go unchallenged. Do you pay for that, or is it Social Security
serious?
money paying for it?
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, which means we're paying for it.
Oh. Eric. Is he right?
The only money I do get is SSI, so I guess,
Yeah.
What about I do have a subscription, but my Sirius satellite is screwed up.
Yeah, I can't take any extra money. That's why I had to cut this door, because SSI only allows you to take $65 extra per month.
Ooh. All right, listen, guys, I got to go. Thank you.
Ridiculous.
Wait, we got a guy from SSI on the phone. Why don't you respond? You fag!
He says he's taking away your SSI because of the penis picture.
You fag!
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Vince. Right. Thanks. You know, it's amazing with this SSI. I mean, I'm not saying Eric lives some kind of great lifestyle, but hold on, Vince, I got to put him back on hold.
Can you imagine they only allow you $65 extra a month? Like what?
Yeah, but you get the money from the government. I mean, Eric's got like a computer, and he's got a home, and he's got
Sirius, he's got
cell
cable.
phone. He takes pictures of his penis. I mean, he's got a camera.
He's got cameras and phones.
Yeah, but Howard,
It's not such a bad life.
his parents pay for the house.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I think
Oh.
I'm almost sure that's his parents' house. They let him live there.
I was going to say, I'm thinking of going on SSI.
Yeah.
Why not? That's kind of cool.
You gonna go at SSI?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hack it.
After this year is up, you know.
Well, Howard, say goodbye to that tub.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
I said goodbye to that tub last year.
Oh, good.
No.
Did you say goodbye to the circle shower, too?
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm making this video to address a couple of things. Number one, I heard that they were talking to Benji about talking to me to talk me into participating in the results show for the IQ test. I don't care. I don't care if I talk to Benji or not. I do not want to go back to that overly arrogant-filled show. The bunch of arrogant pricks that only care about themselves. They don't respect anyone other than themselves. And I'm tired of being verbally abused by them. And I'm tired of being verbally abused by the kiss-ass fans that he has. I've had enough of it. So I don't feel like talking to Benji. I'm not going to call in to talk to him. Period. no matter how many of you request me to do so. I don't want to participate in any part of that show ever again. Period. Not only that, I don't know what half of you are thinking coming to my MySpace, or not MySpace, Facebook page and making fun of me, insulting me and stuff. That's not going to get me to go back. Part of the reason why I don't want to go back is I'm tired of being verbally abused. So why do you think verbally abusing me is going to get me to go back? It's not. Get a clue. Maybe people should test your IQs. You know, it doesn't make sense to verbally abuse someone who's leaving a show because he's tired of being verbally abused. Like, that's going to get him to go back. Come on. I am sure that you people aren't that freaking stupid. Get a clue. If you don't like me, block me on Facebook. Don't waste your time trying to verbally abuse me and insult me. It's not going to work. And I'm tired of this whole, oh, you're so ungrateful. No, I'm not. I'm not ungrateful at all. Stop with, start thinking for your own asses. That's something that they say, and you fans are hearing it over. Be original. Think of your own insults to throw at me if you want, but preferably I don't want you to. So, stop insulting me, and I'm not going to go back to the show no matter if I talk to Benji or not. And insulting me is not going to get me to go back either. I am done. Right now I'm at the point that I feel that if Peter Dinklage can become a successful actor with not even being involved with the show ever in his life, so can I. If Marty Klebel, a.k.a. Marty the Midget, can leave the show for whatever reason he left, it was good terms or bad, and be in a bunch of movies and TV shows, so can I. And same goes for the other little person, actor, Tony Cox. He never had any involvement with the Stern Show, and he appears in TV shows, movies. You know, he just recently he's going to be in an episode of Psyched. And also, not only that, the Roloffs have their reality show without being involved with Stern. The Little Couple, they got that reality show without being involved with Stern. And the guy that plays the chief medical examiner on the original CSI, a double amputee, he never got involved with Stern to get that role. So I feel I do not have to be involved with the show anymore. So just give it up. I'm done.
By the way, Eric the Midget, congratulations on Peter Dinklage winning.
Is that like Eric winning?
I think Eric liked that. Am I right?
Do.
You do like it.
But I don't like what you called me.
Oh, Eric the Midget.
After 9 years, you would think by now you learn.
I thought you weren't calling us anymore.
I decided to call today because 9 years ago today was my first call.
Oh, it's our anniversary.
We're celebrating your anniversary of the show.
Right.
You don't call anymore.
How do you know that 9 years ago was your first call? Do you have a calendar of sorts?
No, you can find that information on the internet.
I see. So somebody alerted you to that?
It's on YouTube, it's on Wikipedia, it's on a lot of different websites.
Well, then, happy anniversary, Eric. I got a long, real quick on the Eric stuff, because I got a lot to get to, and Tony Bennett is coming in, but I got a long, I won't even play it on the air. He wants me to play it on the air. A long tirade on our voicemail about Kelly Clarkson, and that I commented on her weight, and that I'm ugly, so why should I comment on the weight? And I'm the what makes people anorexic. Listen, Eric doesn't understand. First of all, I remember Eric took the IQ test. He had like an 88 IQ.
Yeah, he...
No, 90.
90,
okay.
So I realized I'm arguing with a guy who's limited. But, listen...
I'm quite sure that was many, many points lower than my real IQ.
Well, regardless of that...
Within 3, how many people have you met?
Well, 5.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Why are you so sure that it's lower than what it should be?
Because even the testers said that Eric was at a certain disadvantage because of his handicaps. That there were certain, I don't know, certain skills you needed physically.
Yeah, some of the things you had to physically do something, I guess.
Or it's hard to fill in with a pencil, the little dots.
Well, he also didn't. This is a live test, and there were some blocks and stuff you had to move around.
Is that what it was, Eric?
Well, that was one of them. I was doing pretty good on that till a certain point.
No. Anyway, Eric, congratulations. But Eric, what he didn't understand is I said this girl has turned into someone who appears, even in her appearance, not to care about show business. That, yes, a heavyset girl can make it in show business. It's not all about looks. But it would help. When you're a teeny bopper kind of appeal, you're supposed to have a certain look in show business. It helps. She appears not to care about her appearance.
But I don't think her appearance has anything to do with what's happening to her now.
No, it isn't. The hits are not coming. She decided to run her own career, and she ran it right into the ground.
She's got a CD coming out in about a month or 2.
No.
Well, let's hope that's the comeback.
But Eric left a 2-part voicemail berating me about Kelly Clarkson. Eric, I got to move along because I'm running slow, but good to hear from you, and happy
Congratulations on your anniversary.
Right. Thank you.
Right.
All right.
Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Right. All right. Yeah, I mean, the voicemail was insufferably long. You have no idea. There's a couple of things going on. There was a PGA event. Someone got out of Baba Booey.
Oh, yeah?
PGA events are the perfect place to get out of Baba Booey because they whisper.
And they're very quiet, yeah.
Right. So this one came out pretty loud and clear.
And so now Sendon over at 16, a chance to tie Justin Rose with this birdie.
Roger, this is not that tough a putt, is it?
Well, it's a little over 25 feet.
I mean, I'm not saying he's supposed to make it, but...
Right. No, it's not an overly difficult putt.
Because they're all whispering in the Baba Booey.
Right, and you're definitely, the guy could have been about to take his swing. You're definitely not supposed to say something then.
I wasn't watching the Mayweather... Let's go to, I don't know. A couple. Oh, Eric the Midget wants to say hello.
Oh, good. My favorite.
To Jimmy, and then Jimmy, I don't want.
Oh, I just remembered. I sent Eric a bunch of gifts from Amazon, from the Amazon gift list.
Did you?
I knew you had.
Yeah, but I did it again after I heard you talking about it.
Because nobody apparently does it but you.
Well, the first time I was tickled by the fact that Eric had registered for, and this is a great thing, too, that people are registering, I was like, they're getting married.
Right.
But Eric had registered for, some sort of snack chips, and it costs 3 times as much to ship it as the chips themselves. It's a weird thing to register for online when you can go to the supermarket.
And you sent it to him anonymously.
I sent it to him. I didn't realize it was anonymous, but apparently it was anonymous. Yeah, the first one was anonymous. I don't know if these were... I think these were anonymous, too.
Eric, on your wish list was snack chips?
Yeah, there was those, but there was a name, and I just wanted to say thank you since you confirmed that it was sent by you.
And I also sent you some other stuff recently. Have you been receiving any items recently, Eric?
Yes, the second package that came was marked James Kimmel.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Now.
Yeah, I got confused by that, too. I thought your name was Jimmy. I didn't realize you were James.
I noticed on your Amazon gift list that you had 2 different donut makers, so I got both of those for you.
Donut makers?
Really?
So now you'll have 2 types of donut maker.
What are you doing with donut? You make donuts?
Well, I haven't yet.
Have
you want to?
Yes.
Have you received the donut makers?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
And why would you register for 2 different donut makers?
Well, I think what it was when I put one on the list, the other was a suggestion.
Oh, I see.
You are a big Eric fan. You went to the Viper Room, didn't you, to see Eric perform?
I did not go to the Viper Room, but Eric came by the show.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I enjoy Eric. I love hearing him on the show.
How much was the donut maker?
So glad he's back.
How much did it cost you to...
I don't remember. It wasn't a tremendous... But I did send a few other items as well, Eric. They should be trickling in.
Oh, my.
What did you
You're probably just going to go down the whole list, aren't you?
Because you love Eric. And that's,
I do love Eric.
Yeah, right.
And I think I would encourage everyone that listens to the show to buy Eric stuff and send it to him.
Yeah, it's fun. Right?
I like to imagine him getting the package and going, oh, well, who is this from?
Look at this. What is the biggest item on his list that you didn't get? Like, were there things that you just felt were ridiculous to get him?
There are a lot of there are a lot of things that are available for free. Like there's like Walker Texas Ranger on DVD. I mean, Eric, it seems like you can get that. I think you need to pare that list down a little because it's like 100 pages long.
Right.
You know, maybe just narrow it down to the things you really want because it was hard for me to decide. You know, and you presented with a dilemma like, what should I do? Should I get this donut maker?
He wanted Chuck Norris Texas Ranger.
Yeah, right, Eric?
Isn't that rerun 100 million times?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's one of the many shows that I really enjoyed watching when it was on TV.
Right, Fred?
One of the many shows that I enjoy when I was on the...
All right, Eric, I got to move along because Jimmy's got limited time, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you.
But it's good talking to you, Eric.
I'd like
Good talking to you.
If you can, like, post a picture of you with the donuts, that would be great.
Yeah, I would like to see your donuts.
I'd like to see you, like a video of you cooking donuts.
Yeah.
I'd like a pasta maker.
I'm sure Jimmy will get it for you. All right. What's your deal? You got time or you got to leave?
I got to leave soon. I got to leave in 5-10 minutes.
Right, let me take a couple more.
Jimmy, how about Nash Bridges?
You want a Nash Bridges video?
Yes. Oh, you got to go through that list. It's
Jag.
What happened? Like, so you sat at your computer. How do you even find
for an hour?
Where do you find his list?
It's hard to find, but if you type in, if you do a Google search for Eric the Midget Amazon list, one of the fans like put a link to it, and then you can link to it. And it's weird. Like, I tried to buy him some other things that I decided he should have.
Right.
And they won't allow it. They can't, you can't, unless you have his address, they will not allow you to send things that aren't on his list.
You wanted to send things that weren't on the list.
I had some things I thought would be funny.
Like what?
I don't know. There's some little shoes.
Baby shoes?
Not baby, but little, you know. Right. I thought maybe. Oh, look, there it is. It's up on the screen. His list.
Oakland Athletics official logo baseball bat. What's he going to do with that?
It's a lot of sports stuff, yeah.
A baseball bat, Eric. You can't
It's a mini baseball bat.
To hit Jan with.
That's the guy. Major League Baseball, Oakland.
Sippy cup.
Sippy cup.
I need that.
It's all sports stuff. All Oakland A's. Batting helmet and ice cream snack bowls.
Look at all those hats.
Yeah.
There's candy. Look, there's
Lifesavers candy, wild cherry, 14 pieces, 20 pack. 20 pack is $10. It probably costs more to mail it, as you pointed out.
There are probably, like, it's mostly candy. It's a weird thing.
Realistic water.
Oh, and there's train stuff also, you know, like mini train sets.
Look at this. Bachman trains waiting passengers. Like if you get a train set, you put little passengers down. Does he have train sets?
He must have a train set.
I shouldn't have hung up on him.
You hung up.
I did. That was a mistake.
Yeah, because we didn't know about the train set.
There's a lot of train stuff. There's a little barn.
Look at the barn.
You know, maybe he's living in this barn.
Yeah, Bachman Train Barn. So you put a barn next to the trains. Eric's asking for a soft pretzel maker, too.
Are you kidding?
No. Where is Eric? Is he back? No, he's not. Too bad.
Yeah, he's. There's a lot of good stuff on there. There's a lot of train stuff.
Look at its pages.
But it's like you didn't buy him any train stuff because you probably thought that was frivolous.
Well, yeah, I did. Because I don't know. I don't know if he even has trains. And if you buy him one train thing, then it's not enough. Yeah, you need to buy him to start with the whole kit.
Like a donut maker, at least is like something that he could live on.
It's
food.
complete. Yeah.
I like to imagine him making donuts, like a Keebler elf.
Now he's got two. He won't know which one to use.
Eric, do you have a train set?
No, not yet.
See, that's what I was worried about. See, Eric, you're registering for, like, the barn and the little police force for the train. You got to start with the track and the trains themselves.
I have pretty much everything on that list.
Oh, you have everything.
Eric, you're into toy trains?
Well, that's kind of... I went into them because my dad, as a kid, him and his brother got a train set.
Is it a hobby?
No, but you're like 37 years old now.
I know, but we had this family train set and haven't had it set up for years.
Is it a hobby or is it for transportation?
It's my Amtrak.
Eric's wish list is 57 pages long and has over 1,400 items listed.
Wow.
Yeah. Eric, what's the one item that you haven't gotten so far that you're dying for? Jimmy wants to get it.
Yeah, please narrow it down because I can't. It's hard for me to go through all of that.
Go through all those pages.
It's too many pages.
Well, let's see. There's a lot of stuff that I would like.
Just tell me the one thing you want that Jimmy can get you that you want more than anything. It's on your list.
Kind of hard to think of one thing off the top of my head.
All right, well, I'm not going to wait all day.
You need to pare down that list.
Well, I'll be listening, so the next time you call in, have that information, and, we can move forward from there.
Yeah, and just remember, not too expensive. Jimmy doesn't make as much money as you think.
That's right, I don't make as much as Conan.
It's a pretty pathetic salary, actually. All right, thank you, Eric. Stephanie, you're on the air. Yes, Stephanie, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Hi, Jimmy. I just wanted to say, Howard, you looked so handsome. All of the interviews were so amazing.
See, I wasn't so bad.
Enjoyed listening to the press conference. I've never actually listened to a press conference before, but you kept the reporters very entertained, and you were funny.
It's a lot of pressure. I mean, you're up in front of I must have about 100, 150 press there. And, you got to keep them entertained.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there, I'm talking, I'm carrying on, I'm doing everything but putting on a red wig and big red nose so I can, entertain them. But it turned out to be very, very good, and everyone was lovely. And, listen, we'll see what happens. Tonight's the big premiere of America's Big premiere of America's Got Talent. Big night.
Where were you?
You reached a big, big audience hitting The View, and I hope a lot of them tune in and really appreciate
What was really weird? What was really weird is that I went on all those shows, and it dawned on me that I don't even remember, who knows even what the show America's Got Talent is going to be tonight, because it's from when we were in L.A.
Right. You don't even remember the talent.
I don't even remember. I don't remember much about any of it. Yeah. So I don't even know what you're going to see, but, we'll see.
But this was your first judging. I mean, you'll see.
You've not seen a cut of it?
No, they won't show me a cut. Evidently, there was a lot of, there was about 10 different cuts. Some of the cuts, what I heard was that they felt there was too much of me, like to the point that it was like the Howard Stern show, and then they had to make it more balanced. So, yeah, whatever it is, but Simon Cowell called me and said he thought the show was terrific. Like, he thinks it's going to be a great season. So that made me feel good because he's hip to all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he was carrying on for 45 minutes about it.
Good.
Like, Howard, it is the greatest. It is the best. And I said, wow, thanks, Simon.
Are you available for X Factor?
No, he didn't say that. But he went out and got Britney Spears. And that was another thing.
They're supposed to announce that officially today or something.
The press picked up on what I said about her.
Yeah.
And what I said was, I think it's a great hire because I don't think she's going to be a great judge, but just watching her every week be a train wreck is going to be really good.
Yeah, nobody's actually sat down and talked to her since all of her crazy antics and the whole, guardianship with her parents and all of that. So people want to know if Britney can put a sentence together.
So I put... She can't.
Right. So have you interviewed her?
No, but I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying at the press conference. And then on Twitter, all of her fans, she has a slew, like a whole gay army behind her, who were just blasting me. How dare you say this about Britney? I hate you. You're an asshole. We'll see how you do on America's Got Talent. Right. And it was like, oh, wow. Like I said, I said it was a great hire. But it was weird. It just kind of came out the wrong way. But thank you, Stephanie, for the compliment. I'm trying to look my handsomest.
Well, you're looking fabulous, and we're all very excited. We'll be live tweeting and live on Stern Superfans tonight.
All right, Stephanie, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, that's America's Got Talent tonight.
Will you be live tweeting during your
I will tweet.
Show tonight?
I will try to tweet.
You're going to stay up and watch live with the audience?
Well, I want to stay up and watch it, yeah. I mean, I'd like to see what the hell they're putting on after all this carrying on. I'm looking forward to it.
A lot of people have been mentioning it to me. I think people are excited about it.
I just don't like that it's on against Dancing with the Stars. That kind of sucks. They're already way into their season.
Yeah.
Well, if you're into Dancing with the Stars, you're going to tune over.
Well, yeah, if you've got an investment in Dancing with the Stars, I guess.
People make too much out of the first show anyway. So you got a lot of shows.
We got a lot of shows to go. Let's go to... all right. I know you got to leave soon, but Eric's back on the phone. He feels that he didn't get to say what he wanted to say.
Oh, what, Eric?
He thought of something.
You know it's going to be nothing.
Of course.
Eric, go ahead quickly.
Okay, I'll make it quick. I just wanted to say I hadn't gotten a chance to tell Jimmy thank you months ago for tweeting about my app. And I just wanted to thank him now.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure, Eric.
What did you do?
Thank
you tweeted about his act?
I have no idea what I did.
Right.
I don't
Thank
remember.
you, Eric. All right.
His app.
Oh, his app. Oh, yeah, I did.
His app.
I retweeted his app.
Thank you. All right, I got to take a break.
All right, I got to go, unfortunately.
Right. Well,
I wish I could stay. It
yeah.
breaks my heart to leave.
What's the matter with you leaving like that?
Yeah.
Now that Kelly has to have a co-host.
Mm-hmm. Kelly will be alone without me.
Well, first of all, my friend, my dear friend. Why is that funny to you? You are a dear friend. Give my love to your beautiful...
He doesn't want to cry. I heard you two get tearful sometimes.
No, he doesn't. I do.
Each other.
He could care less. He could care less. I don't want to lump him in with my antics. No, don't leave. Jimmy, I love you. You're a great guy.
I love you, too.
When I get out to L.A., no matter what time I get out to L.A., I'm doing your show.
Okay, great.
And remember, what do real niggas do?
They don't care about no period.
Right. It's a new song by a guy named Young Real Nigga. And he says he don't care about no period. And we played it earlier this morning, and I love this song.
It's an instant class. I have a feeling it's going to become one of those things that sticks around for a while on the show.
It's going to stick around. It's a new thing.
Anthem.
We got to have him in for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have him in. I don't know what his real name is, but that's his rap name.
That's probably his real name.
You think his mother gave him that name?
Yeah.
Young Real Nigga? I mean, what kind of name is that? But first of all, let me just say to you, thanks for coming by.
Always a pleasure.
You know
it's always
I love
fun to have you here.
I can't wait to see it tonight on America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Be sure to tweet to all your fans that I'll be there on America's Got Talent.
I hope that Robin is able to find the kind of kindness and forgiveness in her heart that Howard has found in his when it comes to Kathy Lee. And
I never had a thing with Kathy Lee.
You know what I'm saying, Robin.
She's never had a problem with Kathy Lee.
No.
But she still loves the taste of blood.
I do.
No, Kathy Lee was lovely. What can I say? She had the balls to come up to me.
You know, here's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah.
These reunions are happening backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I said you should have been booked on the show. That's all.
It's not too late. I mean, that can happen.
That would be a nightmare. I know you love to see me squirm. Ay, babe. Well, it just so happens Kathy Lee told me that Cody was graduating this weekend. She was very busy with college stuff, and we had a long conversation about a lot of different things.
So you found out about the kid?
Found out about everything. It was very lovely.
How is Frank?
Frank, I didn't ask about. We haven't progressed to Frank yet. I don't know that he forgives me.
Yeah, he might.
He might not. But anyway, Jimmy, We'll all be watching, of course, your show tonight at midnight.
Thank you.
Congratulations on getting moved up 5 minutes. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
I think you're doing really well.
1 minute at a time.
1 minute at a time. That's the attitude you have to have.
That's right.
I did a computation. By the year 2036, you'll be on by 11:30.
Keep your fingers crossed.
That's right. But, Jimmy, great seeing you.
Great to see you, too.
And congratulations on the Emmys and the fact that you did the White House Correspondents' Dinner. I really feel you have arrived, and you deserve it. You deserve all the success. And we'll be back right after these words.
Oh, my God. So much going on. By the way, Eric the actor, I'm going to mention this, is tweeting again. Remember he said last week, we took a week off.
Maybe Eric can take Paul Walker's place.
Oh, here is Eric, actually. Yeah, Eric, there's an opening in the Fast and Furious franchise. I'd go see that. Now, if Eric was the star of Fast and Furious, I'd go see it.
That movie is a little out of my ability. It's a little bit too physical.
Well, that's what acting is.
And that's what makes a great movie. When you take someone like you and put you in something ridiculous.
That's right.
Yeah. Believe me. And I'll tell you what this... What?
There's no way that someone like me could be in a Fast and the Furious movie.
That's what I love about Eric.
Not possible.
When Eric tweets, this is exactly what he tweets. Like he'll go, like someone will write him. It's so brilliant. One of our listeners will write Eric on Twitter. Hey, I heard you're going to be in you're taking over in the Fast and Furious. Instead of like Eric just not responding to that. That is out of my physical ability to be in the Fast and Furious movie. So listen to these tweets. Somebody must have written him that, Eric, we heard you're going to kill Christmas. Now, so instead of like just saying that's ridiculous,
it was on air a couple weeks ago. Gonzo.
Yeah, so it goes, the guy's name is, and then he goes, so Eric writes it back, he goes, all caps, get life, pathetic, dumb, I have plans of killing Christmas anywhere. So then this guy, Lynch the Scammer, must have written that Eric was skiing, that he saw him at Big Bear skiing. And, if you know anything about Eric, he ain't skiing anywhere. He can't walk. So Eric writes him back, I have never, ever skied once in my life. I am at home. I am not in Big Bear. Off now. These are the greatest tweets ever. Okay, must have written that. You can write any absurd thing to Eric and he'll respond. He goes, we heard you sell Mary Kay Cosmetics. And then Eric goes, grow up, you pathetic, sad, immature, dumb. I've never sold Mary Kay or any other women's products. And then it goes on and on, like someone accused him of being a vegan and eating gluten-free food.
Yeah.
And that set Eric off. You pathetic, immature ass. No, he goes, I have never been a vegan or eaten gluten-free food.
I got some of those, because apparently I was mentioned in some of the follow-up tweets, so I saw a little bit of Eric. People were taunting, why don't you want to admit you're a vegan?
Oh, it's unbelievable. And it drives Eric mad, and it's like you want to say, Eric, what do you care? It's just like, Eric, what do you care?
I just hate bullshit being said about me.
Well, the more you respond to it, Eric, the more it's going to happen.
Well, the thing they this really worked, Eric, about the vegan thing, because then he writes, I am not a vegan. I eat ham, fried chicken, fried fish, and bacon as much as I can. As much as I can, mind you. I do not have any cookbooks, because he was upset that now Eric was going to have a vegan cookbook.
Right.
And then I guess somebody said that Eric bangs whores, which he did bang a whore at the Bunny Ranch. And then Eric goes,
a few of them.
Eric goes, I have banged whores. You have that one right, but I have never once taken on lawn. That's so whatever you write, like you go, hey Eric, on someone's lawn, he'll write you back.
Right. I thought he was only responding to
nice ones.
His followers or something. I forget what he said.
Yeah, how does this guy get through to you, Eric? You banned him, right? I mean, you blocked him.
I can't figure it out because Twitter's got a malfunction that somehow that idiot and other idiots that I have blocked still were able to speak to me.
Twitter geniuses are after Eric. So then Gonzo Shitcock is...
Ever since last Monday when I made some comments on John's show about how poorly the site is.
How poorly the site is?
Yeah, the Twitter. Eric's upset because you can't block anyone because they somehow get back to him. Like he blocked Gonzo and Gonzo wrote him. And then it's like... And then again he said he accused Eric of trying to stop Christmas. And then Eric goes, do anything to stop Christmas. Eric, why would you respond to the guy? There's no way anyone thinks you're stopping Christmas. How could you stop Christmas anyway?
I don't know.
Do you think that word will get out there and people will start to believe it?
That's his fear. That Eric, they'll get around that Eric's trying to stop Christmas. and then I guess someone accused him then, because Eric was with Air Force Amy at the Chicken Bunny Ranch, whatever that is.
The Hog Ranch.
The Bunny Ranch, yeah. So, Chicken Ranch. Anyway, Eric...
Dennis didn't own that one.
Yeah. So, this guy's name is 69 did not happen, and his whole thing is saying he's claiming that Eric is a liar, that he didn't 69 with Air Force Amy.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, yes, I 69 Air Force Amy. About it, off now.
That's crazy. Eric, you really have to find something to do with your time.
And then Eric was denouncing the fake Fred Norris Twitter account, and the fake Fred Norris started tweeting Eric. It's a whole thing.
Somehow your situation, whatever you did, isn't working.
Eric, why do you follow Bank of America, by the way?
Because it's the bank that I have an account with.
Yeah, and what are you doing? Like just monitoring their feed to see if there's any specials or something?
Yeah.
So how's that working out?
I don't know, really.
Like, has anything good come of that, of following them? Like, did they ever give away free money, or did they have any... I mean, he's probably following them and nothing
good has come of it.
Yeah. The only thing good that's come of Eric's tweets are Sal and Richard taking them and then turning them into phony phone calls when I read them, which is always entertaining.
Oh.
I am not gay.
What?
I have you or any other guy in my life.
So many stupid guys. I don't remember none.
Let clear. I do not have any STDs, and I am not a midget.
I definitely didn't know. I never said nothing. I don't know where and how I come from doing none of that or say none of that.
Shut up. I do not have tits.
What are you talking about?
I do not have any cum on my glasses, and I never have.
I ain't never said that. Who you was talking to? Somebody gave you a wrong name or number, and I'm saying on that.
I have never once ever crapped myself at an age game.
I do, because I don't say like that, man.
Look, dump, I am neither a Jewish person nor am I a stalker.
Jewish stalker? Because I'm a Jewish stalker. I ain't going to hear that.
I have never once cheated on taxes. Give yourself and go to hell.
I don't know. Am I going to know somebody did something like that anyway? What cheating on taxes?
I have never taken on any lawn at all.
Yeah, that's all I there. Gave you the info. I'd be going back and talk to them cocksuckers because somebody's going to run them off the wrong way, dude.
You miserable ass. I don't have to look out for gravy because I do not look like a Thanksgiving turkey. Stop. I'm reporting you to Twitter. Off you. I am gay. I am not a prostitute, and I am not married.
Let's keep it.
I do not have pubic hair from anyone at all. I do not like that.
You don't?
I do not want to make love to Charlie Sheen, jackass.
No, you bumping your head, dude. I'm just going to hang up the phone. I'm hearing the stupid shit.
Off now. I can't believe this guy stayed on the phone that long.
But doesn't he realize he doesn't even know who he's talking to?
No, doesn't matter. He's going to stay. That's got to be the loneliest guy on the planet. Dumb. Be so great if I could get Bank of America to start writing to Eric that he's trying to destroy Christmas. And then he gets into a war. All right, Eric, I got to go anyway.
Well, wait a minute. main reason why I called.
Quickly?
Is because I wanted to give an update on the taping of Legit. It was supposed to be today and tomorrow, but as soon as I told the producer guy that you guys weren't going to be live on air last week, he asked if we could change it to Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay, good, cool. All right, thanks for letting us know. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Eric, thank you. No idea.
What in the world is he talking
He
about?
finally had his time to promote whatever he was promoting and lift up. The guy's got no luck. Well, this is Gonzo. Hey, Gary, I just hung up on Eric. Can you get him back?
Get Eric back.
Is that you, Gonzo?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Howard?
Hey, man.
It's me.
Oh, my God. The funniest Twitter exchange ever between you and Eric.
Yeah, Eric's been bullying me, man, on Twitter a lot.
Bullying you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be his friend, and everything's like you, and suck my dick. I'm just asking him about, I've heard rumors on the internet, and I'm just trying to get clarification.
Yeah, Gonzo, what have you heard? Eric's trying to destroy Christmas, huh?
Yeah, I heard he was trying to destroy Christmas in Sacramento, Fresno, and L.A.
Well, let me see if I can get him back on.
And,
Hey, Gary, you got any luck? Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, good.
So maybe there's some substance to this.
Yeah, maybe Gonzo knows something.
And he's a vegan now. He has a vegan cookbook. He's gluten-free.
Gonzo, you know, when Gonzo wrote him and said, you're gluten-free and you have a cookbook, I thought for sure, like Eric would just blow that off.
Right.
He couldn't even blow that. That is the most innocuous, insane thing. It's ridiculous.
Well, even just saying he's a vegan. I am not, nor have I ever been.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
I tracked down this guy who's been torturing you, Gonzo. He's right here now.
I'm not torturing him. I just wanted clarification.
Gonzo seems to be indicating, Eric, and I wanted to give you a chance to respond. Gonzo, tell us about this plot that Eric has to destroy Christmas in Sacramento. Go ahead.
Well, Good Day Sacramento reported that Eric had a plot to destroy Christmas in 3 major cities, in fact, in California. And one was Fresno, and one was Sacramento, and one was L.A. And I was just asking Eric about the reports. I wasn't claiming that he was trying to kill Christmas. I just heard that he was trying to kill Christmas.
This guy Gonzo seems to have seen this on the news.
Yeah, and then he attacked me. I was like, dude, I'm just, reporting the rumors. So I don't know.
How do you respond, Eric?
What's up, Eric?
Grown up, you image for Good Day Sacramento doesn't about me. And how do you know? You probably don't even live here.
Well, that's what I heard. Somebody told me on the internet. So, and then I also heard that you're vegan, gluten-free, and you might be second cousins with Naomi Campbell. So,
wow.
I was just tweeting you, trying to find out. Yeah. And then,
when did you become gluten-free, Eric?
Never.
He has a recipe cookbook.
Is that right?
Yeah, and that's why I tweeted Robin.
We'll let Eric respond. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay.
No, I don't, you idiot. The only book I have is the one that still is yet to be published, the Dougie the Puggy. I haven't written any cookbook. No.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Dougie the Puggy is probably vegan.
Yeah,
I got confused.
That was what I heard. Yeah, Dougie the Puggy is gluten-free and vegan.
Yeah, vegan. That works.
Most dogs probably are vegan.
A canine that is a vegan.
That sounds pretty good.
It would be interesting to publishers, I think.
Was there a book about Dougie the Puggy trying to destroy Christmas? Because maybe that's how that got started.
I didn't read that, Howard, but that might be true. I have to do some more research on
Gonzo, what were you writing about that Eric? You believe that Eric was lost in the Congo? What was that about?
No, I was worried. There was a report that Eric was missing in the Congo during an acting trip. And I tweeted to Les Stroud, and Les Stroud...
let Eric respond to that, Eric.
Do you ever think of the idea that there may be more than one actor named Eric Lynch?
No, you're Eric the actor, Eric. Like, why would I believe that?
Because it was an action stunt movie.
Yeah, Gonzo.
Psychological.
No.
I can't do that kind of movie.
I
don't know why. I mean, you're just trying to clear things up.
He's just asking questions.
He's just a fan, Eric. Gonzo, tell me, when Eric blocks you, how do you get back on Eric's account?
I don't know. I just, one day he all of a sudden was writing all this really bullying stuff to everyone. And I saw that he was writing again, so I immediately tweeted him out. And I was like, hey, it's your friend Gonzo. And he wrote back some really mean stuff. And so, I don't know. I got it out of nowhere. I think he made his account, unprivatized.
Yeah, well, It sounds to me like you are a fan, but somehow Eric's been bullying you.
Yeah, he was like if you bullied your fans, Howard, it's like you had fans that loved you and said, "Hey, good job on the show, Howard," and you tweeted back and said, "Yourself, you pathetic shit."
Yeah, I'm thinking of starting to write.
Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment, but it's I just like interacting with.
You know, Gonzo, I value my fans. I don't know what Eric's up to.
Yeah, even though he's mean to me, I still love him. And,
do you want to file?
really worried.
Are you going to file a formal complaint with Twitter?
No, I don't want to press charges.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
All right.
But yeah, I was worried about you, Eric, when you were missing in the Congo. I was afraid that we lost you for good. So
Eric, I repeat, you were not missing in the Congo. Am I correct?
Right.
All right, Eric. Gonzo, thank you. Thank you for clearing it up, Eric. Gonzo.
The only other country I've ever been to in my life is Canada.
Right.
Were you missing in Canada?
No.
He wasn't missing anyway. Everyone knew where he was. All right, Gonzo, thank you for clearing that up. Eric, thank you for clearing it up.
Thank you, Howard.
All right.
Thank you, Robin.
Bye-bye.
Eric the actor and Gonzo.
Is that a term of endearment with Eric?
No, he's pissed.
He calls all of his fans dumb.
I'm going to tweet Eric today and say, weren't you gluten-free in Canada? When you visited Canada, someone told me you were gluten-free.
And vegan.
A gluten-free vegan. And you were riding Dougie the Puggy. All right, I tell you what, let me take a break here. We'll come back. I have so much to get to.
You can't plan things like that. I was thinking about this birthday show. You know, it's so crazy. Eric the midget, Eric the actor, whatever you want to call him. He's so busy blaming Gary and Johnny Fratto for not coming to the birthday show.
And you can't talk him out of it. We talked to him very sensibly yesterday about how this was all his fault. But he's never going to take the blame.
No. Eric the actor. So on the phone he goes, I would have been at the birthday show. Gary ignored me. I go, Eric, that's not true. Gary asked you months ago, you were the first person we called. What do you need to go to the birthday show? And now it's getting close. And he would have had the time of his life. When you see who's there, Eric would have been in all his glory. And these are all not only famous celebrities, but they all know Eric.
Right.
He blew it.
He's going to rob him, he has robbed himself of the time of his life.
I missed out on the time of my life, and it's all Johnny Fratto's fault. I missed out on the time of my life, and Gary made me punch a freaking wall. I'm an idiot. I feel like a club-footed. I blew it.
Right. You did blow it, and I told him that yesterday. People complimented me in the email and said, Howard, you really told Eric off, and you explained the world to him very clearly, and I received a lot of accolades for that. Here, I'll read you some of those. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe I didn't receive any accolades.
What?
Yeah, here, yeah. They like to... Howard, I like how you told Eric yesterday that it was his own fault. He needs to hear that. See? There you go. No, it was one email. Nevertheless. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm looking for the Eric the Actor theme song. It's gone. Did you guys take those away? Or did you give them to Fred? Or are they gone forever? Me.
Is Eric on the phone?
Yeah, I thought it would have been cool. I would have played his theme and then talked to him. But Zach theme. And did you give him to Fred, Gary?
The guy should have given him to Fred yesterday.
Well, does he have him or not? Fred?
Sal's yelling yes.
Oh.
Okay, but where are they? I didn't get the...
Maybe memo in there or something.
Yeah.
He just doesn't...
I knew you guys were going to do it, but I never got the memo saying where they would live.
Yeah. You're supposed to have ESP. Our system is flawless. I'm exhausted already from this joint. I have meetings after meetings every Tuesday about how to get organized and how to have all this stuff work, and then And Gary will go, well, they did it. They're supposed to.
It was supposed to be done.
It was supposed to be done. Imagine here an Eric the Actor song, okay, if you would.
Ack.
That's how I would do it if I had a crew that knew what they were doing. Yeah, Eric.
Good morning.
Oh, boy, where's he?
I'm just thinking about the song that'd be playing right now.
But he seems so far away today.
But Gary, where is the song? If Sal put it in the system. I'm in the mood. It's the wrong day.
There's confusion over which song we're
Well, why is there... the Ack song from yesterday. It was yesterday's... Hope song is funny.
After all this.
Eric, I apologize. Your theme song is... Fred, just replay yesterday's show so people be familiar with it.
I'll dig it out.
I get mad at the guys because the original premise was Gary goes, oh, no, it's all taken care of. It's in the system. They just didn't tell Fred. And then Sal, somehow Gary and Sal
now
team
they
up.
don't even know what you're talking about.
It's like two nincompoops.
We're not two nincompoops. There's one nincompoop. I went to Sal yesterday and I told him every song that Howard plays today, after it's done, you give them to Fred so that Fred has them for tomorrow's show.
Right.
You agree that's what should be done, right?
I agree. So why don't I have it?
I don't know. Sal doesn't. I'm not even positive which song it is. Sal's not sure.
Well, obviously Sal, moron, with a capital M. So why would you trust him with this? Now you know not to go to him. Loser's loser. He can't do it. It's obviously beyond his process. I'd sit down with Fred after the show and have Fred coordinate this. What is it, Sal? Where's the Ack?
GP1 and white, second column. Now,
what happened to it?
Nothing happened to it. It goes in rotation. It's marked. It's timed, and it goes into rotation. Then there's a page called Theme Songs for Callers.
Oh, good.
That we constructed for Fred. But Eric the Actor song wasn't in that one.
Why?
Thank goodness.
I mean, why would we trust a guy who doesn't know how many states there are in the United States?
There are certain songs that we put on Fred's Bumpers page. There are certain songs we put on top of the page. And then yesterday, a whole bunch of new theme songs.
Why did you have a meeting every day with Fred and work this out?
We do. And I update Fred on a daily basis.
All right, good. The whole system's working great. Where's Eric's song?
It's in the second column in white.
No, Fred, can you play that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. 10 minutes of the show have been eaten up by incompetence. Can't even enjoy this song now. Eric, we've run out of time to talk to you.
But we certainly are glad we got the theme song.
Yeah, we got your theme song on. The good news is your theme song's on. The bad news is we'll never know what you wanted to talk about. Sal, will you write a song about how you're an idiot, and then we can play that when you walk in? That's your assignment today. I love Sal. He's a great guy, but I wouldn't leave him in charge of anything. I like that he's in charge. Gary handed off to him. And maybe it's time to look at the whole system, Gary. If you're handing off to a guy who can't pull it together. That's my guess.
We were about to test him against Tan Mom. And then they gave him an assignment.
I say get Tan Mom in here to put together the song parodies. Eric, I'm sorry we ran out of time.
I hope you enjoyed your theme song.
I hope you enjoyed your theme. All right, go ahead. What did you have in your mind?
Well, I was thinking today I would have to watch what I say because simulcast, obviously, that kind of went out the window listening to you guys.
What do you say?
What? I didn't get any of that.
I thought that I would have to watch how I talked. And I didn't say any four-letter words on a simulcast. Obviously, listening to you guys.
What just happened? I'm so sorry I asked. It was so much better when I said, we've run out of time. What's he talking about, Robin?
The simulcast with the Today Show. He was afraid he'd be on it and would have to watch his words.
Oh. In other words, he was hoping he'd be on the Today Show.
Yes.
This is the Today Show. We're on now. We're on live. It's It's fantastic. They can't even believe the ratings have gone through the roof with this opening of the show. No, Eric, the Today Show people are dropping by around 8:45, I'm going to say, somewhere in that 8 o'clock hour. And they're just...
Oh, he's so disappointed.
And they're going to...
He's like a Wookiee this morning.
They're going to... He's the cutest Wookiee I ever saw. They're going to come in here and, I guess, talk to us for just a few minutes to celebrate the fact that they have the Today Show on Sirius XM. That's the plan.
Oh, okay.
All right, Eric. Thank you.
You guys work over the whole thing with...
What is going on with his phone today?
Whatever it is, it's funny. He's with the Taliban. They're hiding in a cave. Sorry.
Have you looked over the thing that I'm trying to ask is, have you looked over the whole thing between Johnny and so-and-so guy?
Eric, unfortunately, the phone connection is very poor today, and I do have to move along. Thank you. Oh, my God.
He's not hard enough to understand.
Yeah.
I am. And another. Have you looked over Bronco? Have you Tom Joseph? Johnny?
God, I'd have to watch my words.
He had plans of being on the Today Show. I love him. He's so adorable.
Tell Matt Lauer. Al Roker. Savannah Gus. My friend.
Okay.
It's amazing, too, how little he understands of what's going on around here. We didn't say we'd be simulcasting the whole show.
Right. Yeah, he sort of gets it, but doesn't. You've heard of Matt Lauer? He's Matt Lower. All right, let me get back to business.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get Catherine McPhee's phone number, but just do me a favor. Don't tell her it came from me, okay?
I know, I won't do that.
All right, congratulations on your 5 inches.
Are you going to play the rest of the message?
No. That's private. You go do your own thing. I'm going to give you the number.
Okay.
Report back to us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You know he wanted Catherine McPhee's phone number real bad if he was willing to measure his penis.
Yeah, he usually doesn't participate in any of this.
Do you believe he was accurate and honest with the 5 inches? He did swear.
I guess.
He said it was a fraction larger than that. Or longer than that.
Everybody exaggerates, but... I'm thinking about American Idol. Where is Catherine McPhee, Blue Iris calling Eric the Midget?
That's what I was going to tell you. It's on the Gary preview page.
Okay. I got to start with that, and then I'll work my way through.
And then it's followed by an angry voicemail from Eric the Midget.
You guys will... I haven't even heard this, but the premise is funny.
You know what? I didn't... You'll enjoy it a lot.
All right, where is it?
On the Gary preview page.
Gary preview page. Bear with me while I scroll through 50,000 pages. Okay, here we go. So the idea was Eric got a call from Catherine McPhee.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hello. Hi, Eric. This is Catherine McPhee. No, it's not. Come on. Hello. Hello. This is Blue Iris. Knock it off. Lick my pussy like it's a piece of taffy. Hello. Who's Blue Iris? This is Catherine McPhee. Tell Stern that this is not funny. Oh, my God. Catherine McPhee loves to have her pussy licked. Knock it off. I want to suck your cock. Who is it? It's Catherine McPhee. Stick your midget tongue in pipe.
Oh.
Knock it off. I know who this is. It's not funny anymore. I want you to put funny when it began. I want you to put your head inside my pussy. You don't want to put my hand, my fist outside your face. Stop that, midget. I'll just
suck on Taylor Hicks. Jesus, what a grumpy munchkin little piece.
Of course, Eric had to call us and complain.
Hello, it's me, Eric. I was calling because the fact that someone keeps prank calling me from the offices with Blue Iris, trying to pass herself off as Catherine McPhee. I mean, come on. I can tell the difference between the voices. I'm not like Gary the Retard or Wendy. I have the ability to...
Wasn't there one where Eric fell for it, though? There was. I remember some crank call that Eric fell for.
Oh, yeah. We had somebody call him as, like, Carrie Underwood, didn't we?
Right. He fell for it.
And he fell for that one.
Tell people's voices apart. So tell them, whoever it is, to knock it off. It's not funny. It wasn't funny when the first call came in, and it's not funny when the fifth or sixth one came in. It's ridiculous. And Stern's going to hear about it tomorrow. Bye for now.
Hold it. There's a very upset Eric the actor on the phone.
Oh. Hello, Eric.
Good morning.
Tough morning for you?
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep last night?
I voted 4,000 times.
Not that many.
How many times did you vote for Catherine McPhee?
330.
You know, if you had done 70 more, she might be the winner today.
Notice they didn't give the percentages. I think that kid Taylor Hicks won in a landslide.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought they never did.
Wasn't even
at the
close.
end.
No, they do if it's close.
Yeah.
They crow about that.
Eric, your endorsement is...
I think you worked against her, actually.
I have a bet, Eric, and tell me the truth. I say you called McPhee after she lost.
Nope.
You've only called once?
Only the one other time that you said I should call.
Oh, you called back.
Oh, you did? All right. I feel vindicated. What'd you say when you called back?
Just, you know, I went into a little more detail about myself like you said I should.
What was the detail?
I said, you know, just gave details like Howard and Ralph said I should.
What did you say, if you can recall?
Not really, because...
You know what you said.
That was Tuesday afternoon I did that. I can't...
And what's happened to you since then so exciting?
Well, not much.
So much has happened that he can't remember what he said. What'd you say to her?
You know, I just told her a little bit about myself and that...
What'd you say?
You know, that, you know, I'm a little person in a wheelchair and that if she wanted to know anything else about me, she could look on MySpace.
Boy, did you blow it.
Man, we told you not to mention MySpace.
That was everything I told you not to say. I told you to tell her that you represent a lot of voters and you represent the midget vote and that you've got over 4,000 people who are all going to be voting for her.
And Ralph said, don't mention the chair. Just say, oops, I dropped something. Let me roll over to it.
Right.
You dumb little fruit.
I was not going to say anything about I represent the midget vote because I don't, and I don't like...
Yeah, but I wanted you to lie. I'm trying to get you to get laid.
I'm also not going to, well, even though I uttered the word twice, now I'm not going to say a word that I don't like.
Which is?
Well, gee, you're going to goat me into saying it again. Thanks, Robin.
Goad.
You're going to goat me.
I'm goading you.
The M word?
The word midget.
Wow. Hey, Eric. What did you think was the worst moment? Was it Clay Aiken coming out with that nerdy dude?
I thought that was bad, but I also at the same time kind of cracked up at that whole thing. I thought it was pretty funny.
Did you like Clay Aiken's new hairstyle?
I thought it looked ridiculous.
Beth said to me he's covering his ears with his hair.
Yes. I mean, he never grew that hair out before, and he did look completely different. I said, look what they can do in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They can make this nerd look like he's a...
Yeah.
Now, did you guys notice something? I know you guys put your attention on Hasselhoff crying, but did you also notice after the winner was announced, they panned into the crowd and Carrie Underwood had a look on her face like, oh man, the wrong person won.
Is that what that look meant?
Eric knows, Robin. Don't be a big wise ass. Eric's an expert on this show. Hey, Eric, do you ever, like, record the show and rewind it and watch it again?
No, not really. I'm trying to download all the episodes and watch them so I could maybe go back over and take better notes and stuff like that.
What are you going to do with those notes?
Publish your book. What do you think? There's money in them there, Hills. What do you mean download? You're going to download all the episodes and watch them like in one marathon session?
I'll try.
Yeah.
Because when the people do
Sounds like
the
a party.
downloads, they cut the commercials. So
Oh, I see. So you wouldn't have to have the commercials in there. Save you some time.
God. Jeez, that sounds crazy.
What notes are you writing down? What do your notes say?
Detailed notes.
Well, what I was kind of hoping to do if I get the chance, like last year, to meet the idols, maybe go there with the notes and, show them, how much big of a fan I am by giving them the notes.
Oh, gee.
Number 1, give notes to fans. Number 2, squirrel to claymation.
You mean, what you're implying is you want to meet the idols, take all of your notes, and hand it to the idols?
Yeah.
Copies of your notes.
Right.
You mean their individual notes or notes on the whole show?
Notes on the whole show.
I see. You would just compile one set of notes.
And what incredibly insane thought goes through your brain when you come up with that idea? I mean, do you think, what do you think would happen if you handed them your notes? That they would sit and read it?
You think, like, Katharine McPhee's going to sit and read this?
Well, they got downtime when they're going from city to city.
Yeah.
And rather than the Da Vinci Code, let me grab Eric.
Why don't you use your computer and build an invincible mini plane so you can fly around in it and visit the idols?
No.
No.
There's no better way to kill a Saturday afternoon in Appleton, Wisconsin than reading one of your notes, Eric.
How long is each note on each person? Like, do you go pages?
No.
Was it like a paragraph?
No, it's just about, a line per contestant.
Yeah, like, give us a line. What would a line be?
I don't know offhand. It's
like, what would you write about Katharine McPhee?
Like last night, what did you write about Katharine?
Actually, I didn't take any notes at all last night.
Why?
Who's enjoying the show?
Well, for one thing, I got information ahead of time of who won.
How did you do that?
Well, because...
Oh, you're on the West Coast.
Well, no. What happened was I went and looked at my mail on MySpace, and everybody from the East Coast emailed me telling me who won.
Right. That's what I was saying. You're from the West Coast.
Yeah.
If I was you, every week I would take notes, and then I wouldn't have to go back and watch the whole thing and take notes. I'd get it over with.
Yeah.
Well, he has, only he wants more detailed notes.
Is it hard taking notes while you're sucking cock?
Artie, is it?
Well, Eric, I know last night was a big trauma to you. I know you voted for McPhee over 360 times, you said?
30.
330 times.
Let me ask you something, Eric. When will you make the call to tell her how sorry you are?
Well, I'll go with what Gary said, and I'll wait till next week.
Oh.
Good. All right, smart man.
FBI time to track you.
It's a big knock on the door. Okay. Well, what happens for the next 6 months? Do you go into a deep freeze?
No.
What will you do with yourself?
What do you turn your attentions to now?
The Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch A's and Giants games, but next week, last standing starts.
Oh, last comic standing. You're into that.
I'll also be watching...
All right, Eric, it's a big upset for you. I know you were pulling for Katharine McPhee. Let's hope that...
You still got the McFever?
Yeah.
I bet
Me
you
too.
do.
Wouldn't you like to bury your midget head between those big boobs?
Oh. Those boobs did look good last night.
You sure did, pal.
Now you're talking like a man.
Now we're talking.
Finally.
Boy, that young stuff, man. Let me tell you, Eric, when you go in on a young girl like that, it's very tight. Very tight.
Even for Eric?
You know what I mean, or you don't know what I mean?
I disagree with you on two things, though.
All right.
One, she doesn't need to drop a single ounce, let alone a pound.
Oh, bro, you're just way off on that.
Neither does
Taylor.
No.
Mandisa.
He's cute.
Mandisa was in stretch pants last
Oh,
night.
my God.
Who's dressing her?
Carrie Underwood doesn't need to drop
No, not at all. She
Not
dropped
anymore.
it. She listened to me and
No,
dropped the weight.
She never did to me.
Oh, no, she had a big fat ass. She looks great now.
Well, she was sitting.
How'd you like to nail that tail?
I'd go out with either one of them.
You could fall in love with one of those, huh?
He already has.
By the way, this summer, my family will take me to the house by the lake and glue me to the ceiling so I can be a human smoke detector.
I like to ride on the fan on the top of the ceiling.
What was Catherine McPhee's biggest mistake, do you feel?
I don't know, really.
Getting you to like her. Hey, I hope Last Comic Standing's good, because the Giants and A's both suck, dude.
Whatever.
What was McPhee's biggest mistake?
I don't know, really. I liked her song actually better than Taylor's.
Yeah, but wasn't it during the whole contest song selection?
I would love if they made Eric a judge
Yeah.
on American Idol. I would watch 5 times in a
He
row.
could take Paula's spot.
Oh, yeah.
He should take Randy's spot. Our judge, Eric the Midget.
I don't know.
Eric the